Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing this Monday evening? Welcome in, Chris's Kaleidoscope. Welcome in, Tanky Poo. Welcome in, Maribel. Welcome in, Cindy Lulu Treasure Trove. Welcome in, Renee. Welcome in, Miss Margaret. Oh, goodness, Miss Margaret. I can only imagine. Got a lot of upset stomach or bloating. Bloating is the worst in animals. Hey, Nana Michelle, welcome in. Hey, Deanna Needlehook Burrow, welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss Cynthia, welcome in. Hey, D Yummy Emma 69, welcome, welcome. Hey, Flip Flops and Lollipops, welcome in, welcome, welcome. And my chat jumped, and I always have a hard time finding where I left off. Hey, Angie, Sis Angie, welcome in. Hey, Miss Deborah, welcome in. Miss Diane Sharp, welcome in. Forever Blessed, welcome in. Patty Barker, welcome in. Sarah May, welcome in. Angie Buhanda, welcome in. Bree, welcome in. Green Stitch Cottage, Dreamy, my bestie, welcome in. Patty Barker, welcome in. Welcome in, Miss Vicky. Welcome in, Meemaw. Visit Meemaw. Welcome in, Brenda. Now, Michelle says, whew, going in the office today has wiped me out. So a blanket hello to everyone working on my Mosaic Monday blanket. Well, you work away. Hey, Brenda, welcome in. Brenda, the newbie crocheter. Hey, Miss Mary Loves Crochet, welcome in. Hey, Miss Joyce W., welcome in. Okay, Sis Angie, lurk away. She said, I'll be back in a minute. I got to lurk for a minute. If I go to all caps, forgive me. My eyes will get tanked. Type in all caps if you want to, honey. I will not take it as you hollered at me. Hey, Miss Judy Nixon, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I got my knitter prides in today. I was about to have a fit because I couldn't find my connectors. And I knew where I put them, but they had fell out the basket. Hey, Darcia, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. This is what I was looking for, my longer cord and my connector so I can connect them to my new ones because I'm going to take those other ones off. And you can get these connectors, cord connectors for Knitter's Pride from Hobby Lobby for $1.99. Y'all, I uploaded a video right before the live of me at my flea market. And if y'all have not watched that video yet, hey, Lisa Crafty Corner, welcome in. Hey, Mama J Way. Hey, Miss Judy Hawk, welcome, welcome. I go to that flea market quite a bit. And I'm always in search for old crochet books or old crochet hooks and different stuff like that. Never can find any. None whatsoever. And this little person over here was saying, oh, you don't need to go to that flea market. You don't do nothing. Walk around like you always do. You know, come out of there with nothing. You just waste the time. And then this one over here is telling me, you need to go today. Today's going to be your lucky day. You need to go. Hey, D. Ferguson Crochet and More. Welcome, welcome. I like your channel name change. Welcome in. And I did, y'all. I hit the jackpot. I got a big bag of needles, knit needles, crochet hooks, and stitch holder for knitting. I got one cable hook. I got some end protectors. But some of these hooks I've never even heard of. Yes, Miss Margaret. So check out y'all's flea markets. You never know when you might run across a good deal. I got some really, really old hooks. And I've looked up some of them. Oh no, bestie. She said I won't be eating that Chipotle for a while because it tore up my stomach and gave me gas, and I'm still not over it. Oh Lord. Hey Christy, welcome in. But yes, I think I got a lot of good vintage finds. Now my hunt will be for a nice shadow box that I can turn into a hoop display. Yes. I'll show them. I'll come up underneath the other camera and show some of them for those that hadn't watched it yet. And then y'all can go back and rewatch it. I did call out all of my seasoned crocheters out there in the world. And I don't mean, I mean my seasoned. I don't refer to nobody as being old because I'm getting there myself. There's only two kind of people in the world, the very old and the young. And if you don't make it to be very old, that means you died at a very young age. So I'm almost half of 100. So I call them my seasoned crocheters. Now the knit needles, they're just the metal boy needles. I already have those, but I did get a lot of good vintage. Um, I got some heroes, and I know they're not making heroes anymore. Oh, I didn't need these connectors for this. Let me stick these back in the package before I lose them. Hey, Niecy, welcome in. I know they're not making heroes anymore. I didn't get any big hero needles, but I got the steel ones. Oh, still, a hero is a hero, right? And I know Bag of Day love her some heroes. Now, I just put lotion on my hand because, Lord, they were dry. Now, I will say, and then I'm connecting the wrong cable. I will say that they were not the cleanest in the world, but hey, ain't nothing that a little Lysol and alcohol won't take care of. And some of them had some green, like clay stuff stuck on them. For the most part, I've gotten that off of them. But Susan Bates, a lot of Susan Bates were in there. A lot of steel boy hooks were in there. I guess whoever they belonged to did a lot of doilies. So what is in everybody cup and what is on your hook? I will be dropping the link if you want to grab your project and come up and work on it or show us what you have made or anything like that. If you see that pretty granny square back there hanging up on Grandma, I did turn that into a bag. Wasn't what I was going to do with it, but I did turn it into a bag. It is lined, and I put straps on it. And I put fringe on the bottom of it. So now I got the soft knitter pride. Let me put all my other stuff back in this bag. I keep everything in its rightful place. It just fell out the basket that I had it in. The only thing I do keep one of my keys in my tray over here. So I have easy access to it. But I do keep everything in one place. Miss Deborah, I saw you super chatted, and we're going to get to that right now. Let me put that back in there. You can go back in here where I have everything in one place. These are the ones that I was using, and I don't care for them. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Linda. Miss Linda S. Patton. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So I'll be changing those out. All right. So we're going to dance for Miss Deborah. This is for you, Miss Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Margie. This is thank you, Miss Deborah and Miss Margie. And I'm gonna do some bubbles. 2, 3, and 4. Miss Margie, I got my Happy Meal today, and I'll do my video on it tomorrow. These are your 4. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm going to get these folded up and put in the bucket, and we will play some bubbles. Let's see. Bree says she is making dinner while you are on the big screen. Woohoo! Now, woohoo for me, but I don't know about your family. They might be scared to death. What do you not care for with them? They do not. The yarn does not glide up on the needles like they do with the dreams. And welcome in, Faith, Unique, Amazing Stripes. Welcome in. Mama J Way is in the house. Miss Vicky says, water in my cup, still trying to get the All in the Family row 14 from being wavy. I have taken it out about 20 times, have went down hook sizes and up hook sizes, still the same. Miss Vicky, I'll bring mine on the other camera and we'll look at it together tonight. I have done row 14 now. Sarah May speaking to Christy. Nana Michelle speaking to Granny D. It's just so stinking cold in there and too many lights, so gives me eye strain. Forgot how awful it was. I bet. Twerk, chicken, twerk, Sandrine says. Iced tea in my cup and Sophie on my hook. Granny D says, doing well now. Mama J was puny this AM, but much better now. Hope you are. Yes, Granny D, I saw where you posted that you wasn't feeling well. I'm waiting for pizza to be delivered and going to work on some more dish and washcloths, maybe a back scrubby. That sounds like fun. Something simple, quick, easy to get through makes you feel accomplished, doesn't it? Hey, Miss Debbie Perea, welcome in. Hey, Simply Stitch Crochet, welcome in. I'm feeling ponderous, hence the elephant tonight. Putting you on TV also, Jeannie. Just warn y'all's family before you do, honey. I wished I could twerk like that chicken, but I dance more like that middle chicken. Me and you both, Miss Deborah. I always watch you on the big screen. Well, thank y'all. I guess I'm a star now. Miss Debbie says, hi, everyone in the chat. I'll be lurking and listening. Maribel says, hi, Simply Stitch. Well, lurk away, Miss Debbie. Thank you for coming in and speaking to everyone. Mountain Dew and working on a baby blanket, cable sweater, and a dragon. Wow. Dr. Pepper and working on a bod throw she sent me to make for her charity event she's having. Oh, wow, Miss Mary. That's nice. Is it for animals? Usually that's what she does. She supports the local humane societies. Thank you, Darcia. Darcia says she want to see them chickens dance again. Let me write you down. And then we'll dance and I'll get wet with bubbles for y'all. There you go. And while we're dancing, I'm going to fold you up and put you in the bucket. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ms. Debbie Perea, Jessica says, still working on my hooded vest, plus selling chocolate-covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. Hope to get my first video on YouTube this weekend. It will be the strawberries. Well, Jessica, make sure to drop the word neighbor in the chat so that if we're not joined to your family, we can make sure to join your family. That way we'll be able to see you make your strawberries. Hey, Bears Crochet Critters. I just was about to watch the vintage crochet hook video and noticed you were on. I'll have to go back to it in a bit. I'm partial to older stuff and have quite a collection too. Yeah, I was so happy, y'all. I mean, you could hear it in my voice. You couldn't see me. And I was talking to y'all like I was showing it to you inside the flea market. And I'm like, I ain't even showing it to you. I'm showing it to myself. Thank you, Miss Debbie. This is for you. Thank you, sweetie. I can't write as fast as the chicken twerks, obviously. Alrighty. Hey, Jeannie, aka Proverbs 31. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I figured it was for animals because she's really partial to that, which I am too. I used to rescue all kind of animals. Used to feed all of them too, even the coons and the possums and the armadillos and everything else. Now I got an armadillo that I want to kill. Warm tea with honey tonight. That sounds good. Okay, Miss Mary. And if anybody sends me a picture that y'all want shown tonight, make sure to let me know and know where you send it because I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. Was working on All in the Family with wrong size hook. Was using smaller hook on round 25. Realized was using wrong hook size. Was you using a 5.5, Maribel? Because if you was using the right size. Yeah, that sounds so awesome. Sweet of you to do that. Yes, Diet Coke and working on a baby blanket, Jeannie says. Hey, Miss Cynthia, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Eating dinner and listening. Well, enjoy your dinner. Hey, Wicked Granny, welcome, welcome. Drinking water and working on a baby blanket. The super chat music will for sure make me feel better dancing in my chair. Miss Margie, thank you, sweetie. I know I welcomed you in. Barbara B just finished a crochet sweater coat for my niece. Ooh, I bet that's nice. Hey, Lori, welcome in. I always watch you on my big TV, too. I have Coke Zero in my cup and a teddy bear amigurumi in the hook until my hands can't handle it anymore. That's how I am. Hey, K&K Crochet, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Wicked Granny said, I almost missed this. I was watching your video of the vintage crochet hooks. It is just so wonderful. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to show some of them on here. And I just want to show them to y'all because I got some seasoned crocheters in here to see if any of y'all have ever heard of the brands and stuff. I've tried to look some of them up. I was able to find one of them on eBay. And they're selling them for like $20 a piece. And y'all paid $4.99 for the whole package. Dang, had chat on top chat again. That's okay, Granny D. Yeah, make sure. But I'm going to show some of them in here tonight. Hey, Steve, welcome in. Just sent it to you on Messenger. Thank you, Miss Mary. This is a blanket that she is making for Bag O' Day charity event, which we know Bag O' Day supports a lot of humane societies for animals. Look how pretty, Miss Mary. That is beautiful. Now, did you take multiple patterns from different mosaic patterns and put them together, or is that one pattern? That is gorgeous. Tell you what, whatever animal gets that, or if they auction it off, whoever gets it, or animal. Oh, you was using a 5.5 for the whole blanket. Wow. They'll be extremely happy with that. You have about 100 more rows to go. Ms. Mary, you do an awesome job with Mosaic. Right. I want to see if it may help me figure out what type some of my grandma's old. Well, Bear, it did help me figure out the hook for my grandma. It sure did. And that's what I was hoping for. I also, sweet for sure, Barbie, my aunt knows how to crochet and knit, but I guess she thought I would not love to have anything like that growing up. Boy, was she wrong. I would have loved it, yes. I have my grandma's hook and I have one of my mama's hooks. And my aunt has a couple of my other grandmother's hooks that next time I go home, I'm going to go by there and get that stuff. So, and her first ever crocheted blanket. That will be something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. And then I will leave it with the child of mine that I know will cherish it for the rest of her life. K&K says she just finished a C2C blanket in the round. My hand says it's time for a break. Yes. Albie323, welcome in. If you are new here, let me know where you are from and do you crochet, knit, or what kind of craft do you do? Hey, Lisa the Grammy scattered, migraine day, so listening quietly while I will try to tone my voice down. So. And yes, you can type the word neighbor and Nightbot will drop your link. And also, anybody who drops their link, please check out their channels and make sure that you become their neighbor so they can build their community. Wow, hat is stunning. What hat? Did I miss something? Yes, the contract, that blanket was beautiful. Hey, Angela Wright, welcome in. It's a kit she bought for Mary Maxim, and it's called the Berber. Oh, okay. So the yarn came in the kit. That's pretty together. That's the thing about Mary Maxim, though. They do have some nice kits. They just too doggone high on them. But you are getting the yarn and stuff that, I mean, if you bought the yarn individual, it'd probably come out to be about the same price or maybe more than the kit itself. Darcy is working on her lap again and drinking Kool-Aid. You know, that's something I ain't had in a long time. It's some good old Kool-Aid. Send an update on my Sophie's Universe on Facebook Messenger. Thank you, Tank. Ooh, that is I love them colors. That right there gives me Southwestern vibes. Like, to me, that says Arizona all day, every day. It's the blues and the clay colors, the coral clay looking colors. That is so pretty, Tank. I might, after I get through with these, I might, because I'm planning on being through with mine in June, I might start the Sophies. Now, Tank, are y'all working on that so much a week, or are y'all doing it just on your own? Kind of like what we're doing, just going with the flow of things. And Casey, yes, I will definitely be passing my hooks on and making sure any in the family are set to continue on the tradition. Yes. Well, I have 2 daughters that crochet, but only one of them actually crochets, but 2 know how. And I know the one will make sure that everything is still intact. Hey, Natural Creations 40, welcome in. Bear's Crochet Critters. I even got blessed with some crochet hooks and doilies that my great-grandmother made, who came to the U.S. in 1920. I'm so excited to see what all you got. Now, I do have some doilies that my grandmother crocheted and my mom crocheted, but they're in bad shape, and I don't know how to repair them. So I'm leaving them as is. I got them in a bag, and I just look at them on those days that I'm really missing her and stuff like that and think about her. January last month was really, really hard for me because that's when she passed. And then she passed on the 10th of January. And then the 12th, we got that tornado. And she was buried on the 13th. And today is actually, today's been kind of rough for me, but not as bad. Today's her and my dad's anniversary. So Hey, Marsha Lee, welcome in. Marsha Lee, I saw your new video you put out on your new channel. I did. I think that's going to be a good avenue for you. I really do. My daughters have expressed interest, just not enough to sit down with me and learn yet. Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day. Chastity learned when she was in middle school. She wanted to learn it, so I told her. Actually, the top that I got on this bookshelf right here is a blanket that she was making. And it's got yellow, pink, turquoise, orange, purple, and lime green in it. And she never finished it, but it's about the size of a table runner. And it's super long. And it is all, looks like all double crochets or half double crochets. And I kept it. I wasn't throwing it away. That's her first, even though it never got turned into a blanket, that's her first piece of crochet. So I kept it. I just finished my cottage core blanket, except for the border. I still love Mosaic, but we'll never do another one that uses more than one color per row. Sometimes I have 4 colors going at one time. See, I won't do, that's why I don't do graph gans, even if they're C2C, because you having to work with all those different colors. Now, the unicorn blanket I made, that's a different story. It's only 2 colors. That's it. And you're not changing it every so many stitches. So, yeah. I am back from a crazy band weekend with my daughter, so now it's back to working on my all in. I saw that, Brie. I saw you were at a band concert. Yeah, I've been to those too. Chastity used to play in the band, and Little Man used to play in the band, and yeah, been there, did that too. Everybody's saying that's beautiful. I heard that you have to buy the pattern separately with the Mary Maxim kits. What? And they send out, when they send out your crochet club kit, they always send the darn pattern with it. If I buy a kit, I want the pattern too. Yeah, it's very Southwestern. It's looking beautiful, Tank. Love it so much. Lulu said, beautiful color palette. As we wish. Tank is beautiful, Jessica said. Your blanket is coming out awesome, Yarn Bar said. My 17-year-old daughter crochets, K&K says. I know, I watched y'all's video where you did the chain. And then you didn't give her a warm-up and you passed it off to her and she was so nervous. And plus you had to get up early before school to do it. I have really enjoyed watching those videos, and I have got to get caught up on those. I'll probably do that tonight after live. Well, now we got to go to Miss Margie. Miss Margie, you going live tonight? Maribel said her niece recently started crocheting, and she is doing awesome. That is good. Tank says, thank you all. I emailed a pic of my cottage core blanket to you. Yeah, I got my phone on Do Not Disturb, so let me know if y'all send me anything to show, and I will be glad to show it. Let me dust the fibers off my phone. Do y'all ever notice that when y'all sitting in your room crocheting, how quick your phone gets covered in yarn fibers? Miss Deborah, now I gotta say, out of all the cottage cores I've seen, this one right here, I can say is beautiful. Prior to, I didn't really care for the pattern. But if I could mimic mine just like yours, then I would do it. That is absolutely beautiful. Of course, I hadn't seen a whole lot of them done either. That is beautiful, y'all. Now, I like those color choices. You did good, Ms. Deborah. Hey, RM Handmade, welcome in. Happy Monday to you as well. Hey, Shatika, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Why don't you put them in a frame? That's what we're doing with my mom. I am, Miss Patty. I'm going to put them in a frame. I'm end up probably going to Hobby Lobby or somewhere, get me a shadow box and putting them in there. and try to get Chastity to do me some stuff that I can put underneath them, like my grandma's name, my mom's name, and like a vintage crochet printout that I can put in there as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll have to call my dad. Probably be too late for me to call him when I get off of here, but I'll call him in the morning and we'll have a weekly talk. Oh, Bear, now theirs is in great shape. My grandma just has some coloring worn off it because she used that thing all the time, and my mom's is just bent. My mom only crocheted with crochet thread. She could not do the yarn because of her allergies. And I really think that's a lot of my issues. And I think that's a lot of all of our issues that have a lot of nasal congestion and stuff like that and problems with allergies. But hey, I just take a Zyrtec every day and keep on crocheting. I'm not going to stop crocheting. So theirs is in good shape. I just don't want to use them because I'm afraid I'm going to lose them. I actually have the crochet hook that she taught me how to crochet with as well. So I want that to go in there as well. I lost all my grandmas when my house caught on fire in 1998. Oh, Miss Vicky, I hate to hear that. Dee has a free pattern of the Sophie on her community tab for everyone to use, not Dee Yummy. Lulu, I actually have the book. Me and Veronica bought the book over a year ago, and we were planning on doing that last year, but that book was so expensive, and we didn't know that there was a free pattern for it. So Ms. Margaret says, I have a butterfly shawl that my grandma made. I got it when she died, and I got it when my mom died. My mom got it when she died, and I got it when my mom died. None of her 9 siblings wanted it. They didn't like it. You know what, Miss Margaret? That's about like my father-in-law's flag. You know, when you're in the military, you get a flag when you pass. He had one son that went into the military, and we offered it to him. He didn't want it. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and I got one of those triangle boxes for the flags and put it in it, and that's where it's at. Oh, Marcelly, I thought that was you, honey. I'm so sorry. Because she said she was widowed and had a 16-year-old daughter. I think she'll do good with that category, though. What it's like being blind and different stuff like that. And how she, runs her day-to-day life. I think she'll do good on that. I have an anti-mascara set my great-grandma made. Some pot holders my grandmother made. Anti-macassar set. It was snowing in early March of 2018 when we laid my sweet mama to rest. She absolutely loved snow. Anytime we would get snow, she'd get so excited and always call first thing in the morning, too. So, Grandy, I know every time it snows, you kind of have a hard time with that, too, yeah. I lost my mom in 2013. I was 39 years old, and I'm the baby of the family. My mom was 65 years old. Yeah, I got it, Margaret. Hey, Cecilia, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that is such a sweet memory. Hey, Jen, my friend, you're not late, honey. Come on in the house. Hey, Juanita, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. That's what Bod says. She opened her Afghan kits and there was no pattern. So how you gonna sell an Afghan kit but not send the pattern with it? That don't make no sense. I know I cheated. She was a great sport. Yeah, KK, y'all did good. I've been enjoying, oh my God, Lisa Crochet in Canada. If y'all ain't seen her chain challenge, y'all gotta watch her. She has her darn microwave sitting on the arm of her couch, and while she's doing it, she's heating up her hot pocket because she's using the microwave for her timer. Margaret says, I think you were thinking about the yarn kits Bod bought from Lovecraft. She thought it was an Afghan kit, but it was only for the yarn. Yeah, I remember watching that one where she said that in order to get the pattern or something from the Love Kit thing, and she guessed you had to go on there and print it or buy it or something. Hey, Jen, no worries. I always replay for the parts you missed. Hey, Maribel, Jen says. Jen says, hey, Granny D. I know that set must be beautiful. I made my aunt and uncle a anti-macassar set once. I had so much fun doing that. I guess since it was them, he ended up passing. I miss him. Oh, if I'm not saying that right, y'all please let me know. Let me know what that is. That may be, Margaret. I was thinking Mary Maxim didn't sound quite right. Yeah. I know if you in their crochet or knit click kit club every month, you get a free pattern. Sometimes you get two. Hey, Carla, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I love these. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Cynthia King says, wow, that, yeah. The Mosaic blanket is awesome, Bears Crochet Critter says. Beautiful cottage core, Miss Deborah. Thank you, everyone, she says. It really is beautiful. So pretty. Lovely cottage core blanket for sure. Crocheting the Harper Afghan by Premier using scrap 5-weight yarn. My first mosaic with y'all last year, and I fell in love with it. I think this is my third one. Miss Mary, I think so, because you did the one with the music. Then you did the John Boy, welcome in. Welcome in, my good old buddy pal, John Boy. Welcome, welcome. He said 72 watching, but only 47 thumbs up. Thumbs up, please, and thank you. Thank you, John Boy. You did the Yarny Fiber Sister one. You did the Sing Blanket. Now you're doing that one. Cindy, I have a couple patterns for the sets in old crochet magazines, but thread is beyond me yet. Once you crochet with thread, it's not that bad. Hey, Miss Deborah Pate, welcome, welcome, welcome. John Boy, my good old pal, my blue jean, bibbed overall wearing Kentucky pal. How are you doing? So glad you are here. Y'all know on Mondays I usually do Happy Mail video. So I sent him a picture this morning and said, here's your little bit of Happy Mail. And it was me coming out of mailbox. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall when he got that picture. Hey, Ashley, M to the O to the B to the S. Yarnery Cooking. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Steve says, John Boy. Jen says, hi, John Boy. Natural Creation says, hello, Mops. How are you, Maribel? Carla says. Wicked Granny says, hi, John Boy. Hi there, Bears Crochet Critters at Knit Pearl and Squirrel with Granny D. Thompson and at K&K Crochet. Yes, yes, yes. He's still speaking to everyone. Steve is speaking to people. Wicked Granny is speaking. Dreamy speaking. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the chat, y'all. Carla says, how are you, Sandrine? Mom says, hey, Natural. Steve says, Christy. John Boy says, hey, Miss at Yarn Barf. Hey, Miss at Maribel is hooked. Carla, I'm okay, Sandrine says. Mom says, hey, Jen. Jen says, hey, K&K. I encourage her to start a YouTube channel, and that was her first video. Can you drop her channel in the chat, Miss Jeannie, please? I will do my best to, Marsha Lee. Yes, I will. Grandy says, hey, Marsha Lee, boo. It did come with a pattern. Yeah. Hello, Granny D. Natural Creation says, I think it's so nice how many folks have and are treasuring fiber arts items of family members and are sharing about them. Yes, I do too. I do too. And y'all know Miguel rescues blankets and stuff from his Goodwills and thrift stores and everything else. And if they're in real good shape, he'll wash them and then he'll find a place to donate them to. So Miguel does do that. Gotta love Lady B. She is a hoot. An anti-macasker set is the thread thing crocheted to put on the back of chairs to protect from hair grease. Set has arm covers too. They're neat, but I don't know how to say it either. LOL. I know. Gina, look, I sent you a picture. Where you sent? I got it, Sandrine. What? This the hat you sold? Is it okay for me to show? Because this ain't you, honey. Be right back, Miss Deborah said. Got to take the dogs out. I hear you. This is Lisa's video of the 1 minute challenge. If anybody's interested in going and having a good laugh. John Boy said, hey, Miss Cindy. Jen says, hey, Cindy Lou. Marsha Lee says, hey, Granny Boo, what's up? What's up? Marsha Lee, Cindy, John Boy still saying thumbs up. Now, y'all know darn well when I reach 100 thumbs, what happens? Let me get over here to my YouTube side of things and see what's going on. I got 80 watching observers. Hey, make sure to hit that thumbs up. You can lurk. I don't have a problem with you lurking. Just please hit thumbs up. Or I'm going to give you some bubbles. 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 Thumbs for bubbles. Thumbs for bubbles, y'all. Thumbs for bubbles. Thumbs. Bubbles. Thumbs. I just washed my hair today. I don't want to have to rewash it. Bubbles. That's for y'all's super chats too, y'all. Just enjoying hanging out with Jenny and all y'all. Marsha Lee Boo. Thank you, Granny D. I just brought my crochet thread for the game day mystery make-along. Ooh, Faith, that would be nice. I thought Mary makes some includes a digital scan where you can get a digital pattern, no additional cost to the hard copy sent with the yarn. They probably do, Chris, but if they sell a kit, 9 times 10 they include a pattern. Thanks for the reminder. I forgot to do thumbs up. You're welcome. All right, everybody speaking. Hey, me so crazy. Welcome in. Welcome. Miss Margie said I got my yarn today. From who? Vero? Hey, Bonnie's Corner. Welcome in. Hey, Beach Girl. Welcome. I'm just slow getting to the bottom tonight, y'all. Hey, Annette with Pastel Dreams. Welcome in. She says, hey, Judy and all chatters, I'm working on a snail. And I'm going about the speed of a snail tonight. Jen says, hey, Brenda Bayer. Sarah May says, I hit thumbs up first thing, Jeannie, because I love your channel. Well, thank you, Sarah May. I love you too, darling. I love all y'all. All right, I am at the bottom. Blind Marsha Lee says, hey, John Boy, virtual hugs. What's up? All right, I'm going to share my other camera right quick, and we're going to look at some of these vintage hooks. But you know what? Let me get this piece of fabric. Claw. Move, Sandy. What you want? It ain't time to play. It's not time to play. You want to be on the camera? That's what you're trying to tell me? I'm going to lay this piece of fabric down because I hadn't cleaned them yet. Come here. Come on. Lord, you want up here, but you don't. When you jump up for me to grab you. Come on. There she go. Now say hey, because you're finna get gone. Tell everybody hey. Don't beat me. You know we don't do kisses. Tell everybody hey. Okay. You spoke. Now goodbye. And she's right back on me scratching. Because some of these hooks I've never heard of a day in my life. And I do got a package from TGY. I was so shocked. TG&Y used to be the store my grandma and me used to go to all the time. Now I'm going to switch this around. And I'm going to go itty bitty. Let me bring my camera down a little bit more. I bought some shells from Dollar General. And I set them on top of them. They stackable shells. To bring it up some when I need to show y'all something big. But this, yep, that's one of the shells. This we want to see really, really good tonight. All right. So this is what I got. These are the needles that I got in there from TG&Y. Now, y'all, this whole kit was $4.99. It come with a book that says I taught myself how to knit. This is size 14 to 18 yarn darners. We know what those are for. But look how good a shape they're in. They look brand new. They look brand new. And these I've never heard of. They're called Diana. They're from Boy. It says the Boy Needle Company, Chicago, Illinois, but they were made in England. 25 cents. I won't have a hard time seeing an eye on those boogers. This is a Susan Bates, but it's CJ Bates and Son is the company name. Exclusive design for faster, smoother crocheting. Zephyr, made in the USA. Now these are also Susan Bates. They're Quicksilver, but they have a silicone finish. Now I have not been able to find out what kind of finish that is. Now these are metal. They're steel. But look at the tip of them. Now this one, the writing has rubbed off on it. It was right there. So I got my little elephant. And I checked the gauge. Now it's in a 5mm thing, but it's not a 5. That's too big. It's got to be like a 4.5. Because that fits perfect in the 4.5. And it's too tight for the 4.0. So, hey, my sweet Elizabeth, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I did try it with some cotton yarn. I love it. Now, you can tell this one's been used more so than this other one here. This other one still has the writing on it. And all of them came in their case, little case. The only one that I found so far not to be in the right case is that one. See, there's the writing. Let me get my little white piece of cardboard I had earlier. I could have swore I stuck it in that crate. Well, Mary Maxim would do. Right there it says, let me take that light out of y'all's way. Susan Bates HR 8.5. With the funny head, with the funny end on them like that, Miss Linda? So that one doesn't look like it's ever been used. Now, I know this is not a crochet hook, but it was in there. I thought it was pretty. It's like a marble. I don't know unless you did rugs and they used it as a hook. I don't know. Now this one is a Susan Bates hook. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it has 15 cents stamped on it right there. It's a size 1 and Susan Bates is right there. And it has this funny head on it. That is a Susan Bates. And it's in good shape. Other than that if that was paint. I don't know if they painted it to distinguish the color of the size of it or what. But Chris says that was a button hook. This one or this one? Miss Vicky, it could be. I don't know. It was in the bag. But this is a Susan Bates. Where's my darn piece of cardboard? I got something even better. Hold on now. I get this cutting mat from Dollar Tree. There we go. And if you look close, right there, y'all probably won't be able to see it, the light. Let me turn the light down on this camera. Okay, I'm going to have to remove it and leave it removed from the stream to go do that because I'm going to have to log in over here. Not log in, but go over here where I got the light turned up real high. Okay. That should be good now. Yeah. But if you look real close, if y'all can see that, it says Susan Bates size 1, 15 cents on it. I've never seen a hook like that with that detail on it. And then this is a Love and Touch. Now this was not open and it was stapled. You see it still had the price tag on it. And you'll see in the video that it was stapled. I did open it because I could not find this anywhere. This hook cost 70 cents. This hook was made in Japan. And the only thing on it is made in Japan on one side and size J on the other. That is it. And it's a boy style hook. But it's made in Japan. And this is a boy. And this is a 7. Still in his package. Now, this one is a millward. Now, I did find a couple of these on eBay. I actually work with this hook. I like it. Right. Miss Vicky, now I used to shop at TG&Y with my grandmother. I might be telling well, I'm half of 100, so I mean, we still had TG&Y when I was growing up. And this one is also made in England, which when I looked these up, it did say England. But this is millward. So, hey, Sunita. This was in there. This is was a set of singers. You got sacks, bags, hampers, tents, deck chairs, and canvas, fur coats, gloves, leather, carpets and heavy work, chairs and sofas, mattress, and seats. Which I knew what the crooked hook was for. That's like for upholstery and stuff like that. And then chairs and sofas for that one. Which we can use that for a darning needle. That come from Michael's in 93. So that one does have the date on it. My other ones I wished had dates. Now these are the Heroes. Now they're all steel hooks. But they are Heroes. I did take them out of the package and look at them. 2 of them cost 35 cents. And one of them cost 60 cents. And that may be... Oh, there we go. They marked it up. Lord, look at there. I uncovered the truth. So they marked it up to 60 cents. And it has Superstore on the sticker. And these were the Scoville Manufacturing Company out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. And these are the Heroes steels. Size 4, 12, and 0. Christy, no, they do not make Hero hooks no more. So those two cost 35 cents. That one originally cost 50, but of course they marked it up to 60 cents. And I'll put a piece of tape on that to keep that on there after I clean the package. This is an old boy hook that comes from Kmart. And if that is the date, then that was from August of 1983. But it's a Diana brand. And it says made in the USA. Still in its original package. Hey, OVW, welcome in. And this is another hook that looks like that Susan Bate hook, but it doesn't have any writing on it. And it has 6 here at the top. And if I use my gauge, it does come up to be a 4.0 millimeter. So I don't know. It does not feel like wood. It feels like some kind of plastic. But it has a 6 stamped on that little point there. And it is a 4.0 millimeter. Then this is a Susan Bates. Let me get all of them and show them all at one time. I've never seen a hook with these tips on them a day in my life. All right, that's one. That's a Susan Bates. Now this has P-A-L-A. I got to pull it up in my phone, and I'm going to show y'all what it says. The elephant hook gauge. I got that one from Knitter's Pride. I ordered it off of Amazon, though. But I have some of those coming in from Temu. They're going to be sheep, though. But I have some of those coming in from Temu that's going to be included in giveaways. And Sandrine, did you say whether or not I could show this picture? That's Carla. She made that show. So show it. Okay. So this is a hat that Carla made. One of the ruffle hats. That looks real good. I'm getting into them ruffle hats, y'all. I'm going to have it in my purse, and when me and my husband go in the store, I'm going to put it on and go find him. I'm going to walk away from him, and I'm going to go find him. He said I couldn't wear my hat with him. I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him. Okay. This is what is on that hook. It says PALAPPID 508. And it is a Susan Bates. And it has like this little clip on it. Right there. I have that one, which is a 9. I have this one, which is a 9. And there was one more in here. I thought. Maybe not. Well, I might get to it. I might find it. So those two are Susan Bates as well. And look at the tip on them. Bye, Brenda. Can y'all see the head, the tip of those? There we go. And these are Susan Bates hooks. All right, show those two. Now this is a Susan Bates. And I know this is what my grandmother was using because of how the writing is on these right here. The HR8 USA 5mm, because that is exactly how hers is written. And there's 3 of those. See, they went from that style. This is more of a newer one, size 4E. And though this is just a no-name hook, a J. This is a boy J. This is a boy J. You get plenty of J hooks. And this is a E boy. Now, I love my Susan Bates. Now, all these steel hooks that's left are boys. Now, that's like the one I have with my mom. She had the double O, the double out. That's a 3. And see, some of them have that clay stuff on them. This is a Susan Bates steel hook. That says Susan Bates. And it is an inline hook. That says made size 3 USA or 13. That's a 13. A US 13. That's a boy. This is a 2 boy. This is an 11 boy. You can tell because look at the heads of them. They're shaped different than the regular boys. Now this one, it came like this. I don't know what that is or anything else. I have actually took some of the handles off of some of the hooks I have bought off of Amazon. And they've been shaped like that on the inside of that rubber grip. Hey, Aisha, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Now, this is a size 4. And look like they may have had something on top of that one, too. Now, this one has boy engraved on it. And it has, like, F on this end. And F on the other end. So, that's a 4mm double-headed crochet hook. And these are some more boy steel hook, size 7. This one has an 8 boy, and it has a price of 35 cents engraved on it. It says USA 35 cents. This is another size 7, and it just has USA on there. It doesn't say whether it's a boy or not. This says made in the USA, a boy 6. A boy 5. Another boy 7. So whoever had these must have used to do a lot of... Now, y'all gonna see in the video, this one says L'Oreal. Like the hair care product L'Oreal. And it's bent. I'm like, Lord, is that one of the hooks that used to come with the frost kits? Where you put the cap on and you use that hook to pull them through? I bet you anything that is what that is. Or do y'all know that L'Oreal made crochet hooks? L'Oreal USA. I'm thinking this was what was used to pull the hair through a cap when you frosted your hair. Because you know you had a cap that you put on that had a bunch of little different color circles in it. Lord, I hated that. I'm so glad they came out with foils. Screw on bone crochet lace hook carved. Wow, Miss Mary just sent this. Now I'm going to show you one that I swear is made out of bone. Well, don't nothing unscrew on these. This is another Boy 5, and it's got that clay stuff on it. I can get it off. I've gotten it off of some of them. I still got to clean them. That's a Boy 6. I think now this one is that one is a different one there. That's a Boy 4, a Boy 6, a Boy 1, and a Boy 7. So they had a lot of Boy 7s. This one is just like straight, but it has an indentation right here. I have not been able to find any engravings on it to indicate what size it is or anything like that, but it's a 3.5, whatever it is. It almost looks like it was handmade, what it looks like to me. And then this one is a Just Right. Has anybody heard of Just Right hooks? Now this one is all bent up. It looks like my mom's crochet hook. Lori, I thought that's what that was, a cap hook. But I'm quite sure people used to crochet with them. But when I seen L'Oreal on there, I'm like, this has got to be for when you used to get. Now, this is the one that I think is made out of bone or something. Look at it. It's a double-headed hook. Different size on each end. One head goes the other way, the other head goes the opposite direction. And it's got those little details right there in the middle of it. No writing on it, nowhere. It looks like it was made out of bone. Now, I have not tried this one at all. This is just some doodle yarn. I don't even know what I was doing on this. But anywho, we'll try it. Well, this acrylic don't glide good with it at all. So I don't know what this is. Well, you can definitely crochet with it. Let's see what size this end is. Looks like about a 5.5. Yep. 5.5, and this one probably a 3.75. Nah, a little tight. 4. So you got a 5.5 and a 4. Well, it's kind of hard to tell where you gauge it at, though. Because it's not the same size all the way down. But that's what was in that bag along with this book. Let me see if this book has a date in it. The book I got when I taught myself, this 1988. And the book I got, it's a small book. It was a small book. And this came in there. You got a boy knitting gauge, cable hook, a stitch holder, and this was in there, but that's a nail thing. That's like a nail scraper. And it had these in there. point protectors. And these knitting needles, which I already have these, but there's my white piece of cardboard. I knew I put that sucker in that box. And these were the needles that were in there. It's takes me a minute to find the size on them. These are 8mm US 11. The big blue ones are. The light blue lavender looking color is a 8 US 8 5mm. The gold is US 8 5mm. And the purple is a 6 US 6 or 4.25mm. You know when we talking about 4.25s and stuff, that's boy. So those are all boy hooks. Oops. And that was everything that came in that package for $4.99. And when I checked out, the lady said, well, she had a sewing kit back there that had a bunch of threads and different needles and stuff like that in it, and someone bought it this morning. And I was just saying to myself, well, I'm thankful that they didn't get the crochet stuff. Because I've been going in that flea market now for about 5 years. And this is the first time I've ever came. Oh, and it came with these stitch markers for knitting. That's the first time I've ever came across. And this latch hook was in there. We know what that is. That's the boy latch hook. And I just put everything back in this one. I found these there as well today. These are Martha Stewart. What you call them things, Bonnie, if you still in here? They cut your car. They make little designs on your cards. Let's see. I ain't even tried it to see if it works. I got that one and the other one. I don't even know how to use it. See? I don't even know what I'm doing. Obviously, it takes a lot of force to... Now, I don't need this thing if I got to put all that into it. I bet I'm broke it. Lord have mercy. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. And maybe that's why they was at the flea market. They don't work. Oh, I didn't push the darn thing down all the way. And obviously, I still didn't. And didn't. Okay, let me try another one. Now that I know you got to push it down real hard, real far. Ha! It clicked. And look at there. Look how pretty. So, that's what I got. 2 of those. Yeah, my paper wasn't quite wide enough for that one. So, and I got some magazines, and I got some file folders. I'm going to try some card collaging. I said in the video from the flea market, Angie, about to get me on board, baby. And I bought this really, really cute crate for $3. Oh, y'all can't see that. Let me take the other camera off now. I love crates. Look at that crate. It's got wire on the ends. $3. I love me some crates. So that was my flea market find. Oh, and these gold label sewing notions. Ballpoint hand needles. 12 assorted gold dye needles for knit, stretch fabrics, polyesters, and all fine synthetic material. Honey, I don't think I'd be able to get the needle threader through them holes. Y'all can't even see that. I took the camera off and I'm holding it underneath the camera like y'all can see. Those. They were in there as well. 55 cents. Some of the stuff I'll never use. Some of them hooks I will use, but most of them are going in a shadow box. It's going to be my vintage collection of crochet hooks. And I hope I can continue to find more. I really do. Hey, Zoila, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Anybody that's came in, Dawn P, welcome in. Dawn P. I will share my other camera with y'all, and I'll show you the Tunisian hooks that I like. I got them right here, honey. Let me pop this other camera on the screen again. And then I'm going to drop the link, and if anybody wants to join me, y'all feel free to do so. All right, this is the Clover Tunisian set that I have. They come with the cork ends and all of your cables in different sizes. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cables, all different lengths. These are the ones, Dawn P, that I recommend because she didn't. I hadn't got no email from Dawn. You know, I asked you, was she gonna email you or me, and you said you. But no, I haven't gotten an email from Dawn. So I really, really love these because the points that they have on them and the right cut in those hooks to grab that yarn. She says she emailed, check your spam, Sunita. And the only thing you do, you're just going to use a little short cable. You connect your cable to it. Now, I will say be careful when using them because it don't come with a key to tighten them up with. But I've never had an issue with them coming loose. And then you put the end cap on the end of it. The only other ones that I would recommend, depends on what you're going to be making, would be the bamboo ones from Amazon because they have a head similar to this, but they're just like the knitting needles. They're just a longer hook. You want something like this if you're going to be making like a Tunisian blanket or something like that, because you get these really, really long cords with it. So, and I absolutely love these. Your yarn glides right over that really, really good. The wood is very, very smooth. No snags or none of that stuff. And they all come in this case. that you can keep them in. And when you're done, you just unconnect everything and pop it right back into its rightful place. I actually got these Dawn P from Tony Till Yarncraft recommendation. If you're interested in looking at different Tunisian hooks, I got these off of Amazon. Now, I will say this, they're not cheap. These are higher than the Clover hooks are. But TL Yarncraft, if someone will look up her video, or if not, I'll put it in the description of this one after the live. I'm trying to find the end of that one. There we go. Pull these a little tighter. She did a video of her favorite Tunisian hooks. Steve said he likes his Lantern Moon Tunisians, but they are $100 a set. Well, these are like 70 something. And Margaret G, you don't like your Tunisian in this? What don't you like about them? I hope your boyfriends come to you safely. They are on the way. Who are you talking to, Sunita? Oh, Jen. Never mind. I already know who you're talking to. And I just wish the case had like a Velcro closure on it, but it don't. But that's how they come. I did get all organized, so I know where all my stuff is at. Till it falls out the basket. Then we got a problem, Houston. Yeah, TL Yarncraft. She did a video where she showed multiple Tunisian crochet hooks. She also tells you what to look for when you're looking for a Tunisian crochet hook and everything else. So, yeah. Hey, Miss Tina. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Annette says she got the Sorellis. I'm trying to see what Miss Margaret said about hers. I have that same set. I don't know why I bought them. I hate Tunisian crochet. Oh, you just hate Tunisian crochet. You know what, Miss Margaret? I hated it at first too, but I realized it was the hooks that I was using. Maribel has dropped the link down to Tony's video where she did the Tunisian hook review. And she shows you, she talks about looking at the way the head of the hook is made, how the cut in the head of the hook is made, and stuff like that. So, watch that video. I think it'll come in real handy for you. And that's the reason why I chose, because some of them other ones she was showing, honey, I think one of her sets was like $200 something. My pockets ain't as deep as hers. Miss Margie is a book I got. I got Tony's book, but it's also a book on Amazon, How to Tunisian Crochet. And it is a really, really good book. I'm trying to see if I can put my eyes on it, and I'll show it. Let me see. Move this alcohol out the way. I was caught myself gonna clean those hooks and stuff, but time got by. Time got away from me. It's probably stuck back here somewhere. That's Tony's book. And it might be in the back room. But it's a book on Amazon. I think that's where I bought that book from. Nope, here it is. I found it. And it did come from Amazon. And it is called Beginner's Guide to Tunisian Crochet by Emma Guess. Now, it's really, really good. Sometimes I don't want to watch a video on how to remember to do a Tunisian stitch, and I'll just come to this book. Miss Pam, Tunisian is gone roll, but there's a guy out there on YouTube that Tunisians, and I want to say his channel name is the Tunisian Guy. Let me see if I can find him. He teaches you how to start your Tunisian off without it curling. Let's see, we have Tony, Stitch Diva, Bella Coco, B Hook, Stasha. He don't do a whole lot on his YouTube channel, so it might not even pull him. I think it's the Tunisian Crochet Dude. We're going to search and see. Now that pulled up the Crochet Lady. Unless he's gotten rid of his YouTube channel. He's from one of he's from North Kakalaki or South Kakalaki. He's from one of them states. What? I'm seeing something about a membership, y'all. Y'all know that don't show up on the YouTube side, on StreamYard side of things. Lord, why did it say now playing on my video? Not my live, on my video. It says now playing. All right, let me go over here to YouTube side of things and see what's going on. Oh, Miss Deborah, thank you, thank you. Sarah May, welcome to the Butterfly Squad. We gonna dance. Right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Deborah. And welcome, 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 Sarah May. Woohoo! Thank you. Yes, Tony also offers tutorials, but you have to be really, really fast at doing it. Or you have to slow her down. She's like the crochet crowd. They go super duper fast. Gia Casterline, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Samaya. Miss Deborah, you're going into the bucket, honey, again. I've put you in there 2 times so far. I don't know what level you got, but I'll look and see, and I'll put you in there that many times. So, is this the guy? That Tunisian crochet? Yes, that is him. That is him. He shows you. I don't know what video it is, but he shows you how to start your Tunisian off, where you do a Tunisian stitch and a and the knit stitch. Then you do one of them again and stuff like, and it keeps it from curling up so bad on you. It's still going to curl just a little bit, but it's not going to curl as bad. Go check him out. He's done changed his channel name. She did another one earlier in the live tank. Y'all got to let me know this because y'all know it don't show up on, it don't show up on YouTube, on StreamYard. It used to, and it don't show up no more at all. If any of y'all even do your membership thing, showing me how long you've been a member and stuff, I don't see it on StreamYard. Oh, thank you, Miss Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Tank, I'm sorry. Do you remember who it was, Tank? Welcome back, Jen. And we will, Tank, I know you asked the other day. Lord, I need to flip one of these 50 million calendars I got sitting around me to February. We will do our next live February the 13th. Members only live. February the 13th. And I'm going to post a members only thing on my community tab. It was me, Jeannie, that revived the free membership. Okay, D. All right. Let me write D down. And Sarah May as members. And we're going to welcome D in. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm sorry I didn't see it. It don't show up on StreamYard. This is for you, D. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are new here tonight and you have subscribed to my channel and your subscription is public where I can see that you have subscribed, your name will go in the bucket, in the giveaway bucket. So only if you're new, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. And we're going to dance too, y'all. We're going to dance for the 2 new members. Let's see which one I want y'all to dance. So we're going to dance to this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all like me dancing? I got 3 of them in there. Hey, Miss Sylvia, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Sylvia, I didn't get where you called me until after I got off the phone with my husband, which was time for me to go live. So if you want me to, I will call you back after this live. Yes, 2 new members. Yay. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I guess nobody's new. Jessica says she's new and has subscribed to my channel. So let me go over here and see. I got to get it caught up over here on YouTube side of things. It's slow coming in over here. It'll get caught up. Hey, Miss Bo, my cancer twin. Welcome, welcome. Zola says, hey, Sylvia and Jessica. I did drop the link if anybody wanted to come up. And I didn't pin it to the top of the chat. So let me pin it to the top of the check. Oh, you know what? I never did pin it. I never did paste it. Now it's pasted in there twice, and it's probably not gonna work for nobody. So let me go on my phone and pin it. All right. I noticed I'm cutting in and out. Woo. I don't know why. $84 thumbs up. I'm blurred. Let me, y'all don't go nowhere. It's my internet. Let me log out of it and log back in it. That helps. I'm coming back. It says connection unstable, and I've never had that to happen. Am I still blurred? Let me refresh my screen. I'll be back. I'm not leaving out the stream. Is that better? No, it's gone back down. Let me go check my, oh, it's better now? Because it's gone back down. Let me turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone. I normally don't have to, though. Yes, Mama J, that's him. Yes, Miss Gloria. I'm looking for me now on your channel. And if I see you, you'll go in the bucket for the giveaway. But I'm going to post something to the members only thing for y'all. I'll do that tonight after this live is over with. Let me close some of these tabs out too. That might be a problem. I hadn't been having no issues with my internet. Of course, you know, we did have that tornado where it took it out. So, oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Divergent Crystal, you're welcome. Miss Diane Sharp, you not new. And I saw Jessica gave a thumbs up as well. And Miss Gloria, you are subscribed to some people now. I'm just trying to see one face. It usually don't take me long to find my big old round face. And I don't see it. So, even though you're new here, you got to be subscribed to my channel. We got Nancy in the house.
Girl, got this little baby. He just got back over here. His mama brought him to let me see him. He spent the night 2 nights. Look, you hear him talking. And he not here in the tub. You want to tell Jeannie hey?
Hey, Aiden.
Say hey. You gonna wave at her? Look at him. Say no. Look, Jeannie.
Hey, Aiden.
Tell her hey. Blow kiss. Blow kiss.
Mwah. Oh, sweet sugar. You said something funny to him.
He playing with a little pee. And I said, you better leave that ding ding alone. He busts out laughing. You better leave that ding ding alone.
So when I post that to members only, y'all make sure to watch it because it's gonna be something for you for next Monday. I'm gonna do it tonight, and I need to get it sent out to whoever wins. It's gonna be a giveaway on the members only community post. So y'all need to watch it. So I can get it sent out to you. I don't see me on there as you being subscribed, Miss Gloria.
Thanks, Debbie. Good night, Cynthia.
Well, welcome in, Miss Casterlin. Welcome in. Good night, Miss Cynthia. She said she's going to take her bath like Aiden.
Who said that?
Joya.
Oh.
Okay.
Who said they're going to take their bath like Aiden?
Miss Cynthia. So I'm going to write Joya on the note, but I'm going to spell your name the way you do. Oh, Dawn P, don't worry about it, baby. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I still love you all the same, honey.
What you messing with?
I got you. And Jessica. Jessica, I know you knew and you've been here before. Gotcha. Samaya, I think you're saying good night to Miss Cynthia. Yes. You don't have to be a member on my channel for me to love on you and do stuff for you or anything like that. I'm still gonna love you. And is it a salad, Jay? Maribel's asking, Joya, is it a silent J?
That's sort of like Soiler's name. It ain't with a Z. She said it's with an S, so you say it's Soiler, not Zorla. Everybody be saying Soiler. Soiler with the S.
So Hoya, is the J with an H or? Oh, Dawn P, I'm glad I could teach you. If I teach one person anything, then my job is done. Yep. My job is done. So, Miss Margie, did you get a screenshot of the book? Yeah, did. It just hadn't updated on mine. Am I clear? This is a good book to read.
That's so cute.
And it has the tutorials and pictures. I'm gonna show it from a distance. Well, I can't even do that because we can zoom in on YouTube now. Miss Margie, I'll send you a link to it. Or better yet,
Jeannie, he was waving at you. Wave at Jeannie. Wave at Jeannie. Said Jeannie, hey.
Hey, Aiden.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna come get you and bring you back to Selma with me.
You said what, Jeannie?
I told him, all right, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get him and bring him back to Selma with me.
You'll bring him back, child.
No, I won't.
He'll
I'll
be
put
hollering
his
for
little
dear
butt out there
mercy.
in that big old yard and let him run around until he's so doggone dirty I can sell the tub and pawn the ring.
That's how he was doing today. I had him outside today.
And he'll come in and get fed good, get that hot bath, get that good hot meal, and he'll be Katie bar the door. Miss Debbie waving to Aiden. Wicked Granny said he is just too cute. Yes, Don P. Create your
Thank
own.
you.
Follow a pattern. Get you some stitch books and create your own stuff. Miss Tina said he waved us, making us all wave back.
He said,
I don't know why my hair collapsed right there in the middle. It was standing up nice and pretty, but it just collapsed. Beach Girl said he's adorable. That is awesome, Dawn. You can do it. Yes.
Thanks.
All y'all can do it. Let me bring my little bag.
Hey, y'all. Hey. He said, hey. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Murdered grandma. Like Veronica.
Hey.
And where is Sister D?
Hey. Hey, everybody.
I did line it, and I put 2 toggle buttons on it to close it. So it is lined. And I got the straps on it. So Sandrine, all them squares you made for them pants, you could turn them into bags.
You got that right. That's what it's going to have to be.
Collapse my hair. We had the best sandwich shop on the hill in St. Louis called Joya. Best hot. Welcome back, Jen. Hot salami sandwich around. Ooh. Aiden has a sweet face. Don't be lying on that little angel Sandrine saying he's mean. Right. Don't be lying on Aiden.
He bite me. He bite anybody. He bit Jesse before. He always fussing.
He's a baby. What you expect?
Look at it. Look, trying to wave again. Don't nobody want to see your muscular chest. You need to sit down and bathe.
Show me your muscles. Go.
Let me see your muscles. Do like this. He looking like. Look at it.
There you go. Ooh, I see that.
That did he laugh. He's so bad. He's terrible.
He's so tickled.
He go knock when he come home over here. He goes straight to Jesse's door. Knock on Jesse's door and say, Jess. He want Jesse to let him in. I'm like, Jesse at work.
That's because Jesse puts a lot of time in with him when he's there, and Aiden is there. I'm finna try to transfer these over to my new needles, y'all. Y'all think I can do it without losing any stitches?
He's 1 year old. He just turned 1 in November. He my great nephew. He's so spoiled.
Angie, where you at? You and Veronica. Veronica ain't been in here all night.
Now Michelle said he made her day. Look at him. Look at him waving. With that soap on his face. Hey.
That's so sweet. Look at
Aiden. He said, hey. Hey.
You being silly.
Yeah, he a whole hot mess. Hey, I got my Lee press on teeth. You remember? You ain't seen my video my live when I was talking about them teeth. I got some. You know, Amazon sell everything, so it sell teeth. They got some where you can get them and you can cut them down the sides, cut the side, and you can put that little glue on the back of it, stick it in there and fill it in and hold. I call them Lee press on teeth. I ain't getting them, because what if you bite something or eat something, it come out in there, then you got to digest it and let it go down through your system and come out. I was like, no, ain't about that life. So I got the tray kind that you put in. I just ain't took them out the pack. They still in there. They still in there. Stop. They still in there in the pack. Oh, you was asleep on my lie that night.
Angie, what we having for dinner?
I had pizza rolls and fries.
I had some honey barbecue wings.
Ooh, I wanted me some wings, but I ain't feel like driving.
Yeah, you very, very late, sis V. Look at her popping in there now.
Sorry, I'm very late. Yeah, you like almost 2 hours late. Don't put that water on your hair, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna like these needles much, much, much better. I do have a set coming too with the cord attached to them. I may start my other blanket with them. Miss Margie will be going live at 8:30, y'all. Right, Miss Margie? You still going live tonight? That's why I came on at 6. So we usually go about 30 minutes or more over, so. Oh, you had to cook dinner. Pork cutlets, cauliflower, and broccoli with cheese. That sounds good. I had fries and sloppy joes. Miss Vicky, I love me some sloppy joes, honey. But I'm the only one to eat them. My husband don't eat them. Even if I add stuff to it to make it our own, he won't eat it. He said he gave up sloppy joes after the kids got grown. He won't eat hamburger helper or none of that stuff no more.
Look, I gave up sloppy joe one time.
Hey, Miss Nancy.
I was a teenager and my brother, he bit on a gristle and broke his tooth. I was done after that.
Nancy. Miss Nancy is asking, how many whips do most people have?
I got 2 right now, I think. Stop, boy.
Hi to my amazing sisters. Well, really, I got 3. Chat, this V says.
I think I got 3. Stop, boy. You gonna be in drink all the
I got too many. I don't know how many I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mosaic, 4 mosaic blankets going.
I got 1 mosaic. Don't nobody want to keep waiting.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably got about 13, 14 whips. Not including the ones that I'm working on now. If I count them, it's probably about 20. Shredded chicken tacos. That sounds good. But my Fridays are going to be turned into, tell my husband we can't go nowhere on Fridays no more. I need to get these whips done. We went to Sam's Friday, which is why I didn't do my video. Or I can do them on Mondays too. And call it Make It With Me Monday. Yes, Lord, I am loving these dream hooks now.
A hot mess. Hey, your hair sticking up in the back.
Hey, VJ, welcome in. No, hey, VJ, I look correct.
Stop putting the water in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably have about 20 chocolate donuts. Oh, Chris, don't say nothing about no donuts. I ain't had a donut in over a year.
Ooh, I ain't had none in a while either.
Oh, Lulu said I made sloppy joes, but it was homemade. I made mine using fresh ground deer burger meat and a small amount of hamburger meat. Seasoned it with dried onion pieces, garlic, salt, pepper, and brown meat. I guess you got to do the rest of it in another one. Now I won't be getting all hung up on my knitting when I do my video. I might can go faster. And Juanita, I did look up Harlot yarn, Harlot knitting. I don't think I'll ever get that fast, honey. Hey, HD, welcome in.
Hi, HD. That hurt. You gotta step by me. You ready to get out?
3 ongoing whips.
They don't want to keep speaking to you.
Then
girl.
after browning the meat, added sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce to that, and then brown the brioche bun in the pan that we fried the meat in for flavor, and softer bun. And it was delicious. That sounds delicious. I have 3 ongoing whips and 3 scrap whips. Can't work on the scrap ones until I get enough scrap. Miss Margaret G. Jessica says she's coming to your house for dinner, Cindy. At Yarn Bark, did you see your sticker? Jeannie, still haven't finished that original black and white blanket from when I first met you. Oh, you'll get it done, Dawn. You've been doing a lot of blankets for the veterans. Good night, Christy.
Good night, Christy.
Aiden telling her good night too.
And then I told him. Then he told me.
You telling TT to be quiet? Yeah, you'll get it done. One thing I've learned in crochet and knitting: patience is virtue.
Look, I got some for him tonight. Put that nighttime baby powders on him, and he'll go on to sleep in an hour.
Oops. I like to lost some stitches.
And I swear he sit in the tub till all the water go out of it. Every last drop. Now ain't no water in the tub, but he's still in there. You got that bottle, Tita.
You didn't let all the water out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still in the tub.
He's still in the tub.
They don't care. He's wet.
Yep.
It's the concept.
Down there. Come on, let's get out. Come on. I'm gonna get you some juice. Come on, let's go get juice.
Cindy Lou, you making me hungry. That sounds yummy, Soila says. Chris says 6 to 10 whips. I really need to work on the table runner from last year. Miss Vicky, me too. All that's included in my whips. I'm going to get all of that done. Now, one of them I did frog. I can't remember what it was I frogged, but I did frog it. I said, I'm not feeling that no more. Oh, Wicked Granny, I'm sorry to hear that. I can only imagine. Hey, Lydia, welcome in. Getting ready to start a tent blanket for my grandbaby's first birthday. You gonna do... Oh, excuse me. You gonna do the temperatures for the year that they were born in, Dawn? Yeah, we've all done that, Nancy. Miss Vicky says, I understand that, Wicked Grandma. There's days my fingers on my left hand don't want to work. Yep. Crystal with Divergent Crafter says, I've been working on the Montana Mosaic blanket from Tina. Cardigan, sweater, Lotus Mandala cardigan, a headband, doily, a beanie, and a shawl in timeout. I do that same thing at Zoila. I am slow too, and I get nothing done as I do not want to begin something else till I finish what I started, or I will never get anything done. That's me. But I look. I have learned though, instead of starting a bigger project, you start something small that you can get through with in a matter of no time. Like that same day. Then you feel accomplished and you don't mind going back working on your whips. That helps me. And I got them, y'all. These are off. These are gone. Bye-bye now. And now they're all on my Knitter's Pride, and this cable is super long. I can stretch all my blanket out on it. Super duper long. He will be a year next month. Oh, that's gonna be sweet. You what stitch are you gonna use on it? Miss Mary says she has 10 whips going. Maybe I need to drink some of this coffee that's sitting over here getting cold because I didn't turn my warmer on. Sanita, you did finish your Canyon shawl and you love it. I love it too. I love the colors. Be right back getting one of my whips. I love making wearables. Beanies as a palette cleanser of sorts, my quick project. Yeah. Thinking about either a moss or a half double crochet. Yeah, that would be pretty. That blanket is beautiful, Jean. Thank you, Natural Creations. Good night, Miss Mary. Lydia, this is my knitted blanket. I just took them off of that one set of needles that I didn't care for and put them on my Knitter Pride Dreams that came in the mail today. And oh my Jesus. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. These are so much better. Look at there. That yarn is just coming up on them hooks by themselves.
Come on, put your pajamas on.
Good night, Sarah May. Sarah May, I'll be doing a live next Monday on the 13th at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to make a keychain. We're going to do a make-along and make a keychain. And be looking out for our members-only community tab post. And don't worry, for the ones that aren't members, I'm going to do a tutorial for it. So y'all can make y'all a keychain too. Hey, Lily M. Lord, welcome in. She says, I am making a stitch sampler from a pattern from 1993 Leisure Arts. Wow. Sunita is asking, is anyone here from out of state? Normally when she asks that, she's fixing to type winner in the chat and pick a winner. Have we got to 100 thumbs yet? Don't either one of those would look good, but I see a lot of temperature blankets being made with the mouse stitch. So my dog has plenty of bananas. Ooh, Miss Debbie, I love them. Yes, ma'am. I just cast on the blanket to them, and now I'm knitting back down a row. And that yarn goes up on top of them so easy. It wasn't doing that with the other ones. I'm going to have to pay attention to what I'm doing, though, because these are slick, more slicker. Hey, Davita. But yes, ma'am, I love them. Jen, these, let me go back underneath the other camera and I'll show you. Maybe it won't slow me down. I don't know why why it's acting up night. Maybe they was doing something to it in Prattville.
He said he ready now.
You ready, Aiden? These the dreams, the Knitter Pride dreams.
No, you gonna make it wild.
And I love them.
No.
The cord I picked is a little long, but it's okay. I'll put on there.
Go get it.
See, look. See how easy that's sliding up on there? It didn't do that with the other ones.
Go get it.
It did not do that with the other ones.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Hey, Blessed 95 Angel, welcome in.
Go get it. Oh, wait, Tita.
Yes, ma'am. I love these, Miss Tina. Jen.
Go get it.
And Miss Debbie.
Go get it.
Get back up there.
You want some more juice?
The needle itself is a little bit shorter than those other ones are. So it's going to take me a couple of rounds to get used to the shorter needle, but the glide that it has, oh yeah.
Come on.
I'm loving that.
Come on.
This is all done with, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. In light gray and ink about it colorway.
What is you making?
I need a blanket for my husband.
Okay. All right.
So he can stop turning the heater up on 80. Especially when I go live.
I don't right be sweating like a hero. Huh. Juice. But I ain't doing nothing to your baby. He right here. Look at him drinking his juice.
Lily, these are US 19 15 millimeters. I'm holding 2 strands of number 4.
Well, you took this to the head.
Double.
You're a G. You're a G, 80. He gave Bunny a kiss last night on the phone.
Oh, you giving sugars away?
You want to get Jeannie a kiss? Come get Jeannie a kiss. Come get Jeannie a kiss. Come here.
You better not be giving my sugars away to Bonnie.
Come here, Aiden. Get Jeannie a kiss.
Hey, Nana's hands. Welcome in.
Come get Jeannie a kiss. Come get past it. Come get these. Come get it. Huh. Come get it.
I like my heater to be on 68, 69 degrees.
Yeah, me too. Come get it. Come on. Get Jeannie a kiss. Blow Jeannie a kiss. Look, blow kiss. Blow kiss.
You better blow me a kiss.
Look, he trying to touch the screen and put it on the screen. Look, he trying to kiss the screen. There you go. Look, there you go. Look, kiss. So I gave you some sugars, girl. I gave you some sugars, girl. You gonna put your glasses on.
In, Carrie, welcome in.
Look, Jeannie. Look, Jeannie, look. Look, Jeannie, look. We
look like a little professor. You look like a little professor.
He just stretched him. I can't even keep him on.
No, these are lovely. These are not hurting my hands. Chris, I like the honeycomb Tunisian stitch. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you, Maribel. Thank you, Lily.
97, 97, 97. 3 more to come. Come on, y'all.
Might give a deal to giveaway.
Hey.
There you go, sweet Angie.
How you doing? How you doing?
Where you went?
What'd you say?
I asked Sandrine where she went.
Oh,
She jumped off the panel. 99. Now one more to go.
I just see yarn. She's just knitting. Oh, I'm like, wait, Drini don't knit.
No, she jumped off the panel right quick.
What are you working on?
My knitted blanket. I just transferred it over to my dreams.
Oh, nice.
From the other one. And was just working up a row to see what I think about these, and I love them.
That's pretty, Jeannie.
And I did loosen up my tension too, so.
Jeannie, I like the colors. That's really pretty.
Yes, it's like a sapphire green.
Yeah, it's nice. Hi, everybody. Sorry. Hey, Drini.
Hi, Angie. Come here, Aiden.
How you doing?
I'm good.
103 thumbs.
Yay.
Give me a thumbs up if you do not live in the U.S. I don't know if y'all ever answered my question.
I don't live in the U.S., but I live in the United States.
Gary, I'm knitting my blanket.
Okay, I'm messing with Jeannie.
This is part of the knit along. What'd you say, Sandrine?
I said I don't live in the U.S. I live in the United States.
Hi, V. How you doing?
Aiden said he want to wave. Tell Angie, hey. Wave at Angie. Hey.
Hi, Aiden. You little cutie.
I know D Yummy MO69 live in Canada.
Yeah, blowing you a kiss now. He blowing you a kiss now, Angie. That's how you blow kisses.
Hi, Aiden.
He blowing you a kiss.
Jeannie, you got your 100 thumbs. All right. Look, this is the blanket.
Whole hot mess.
I started out going to do it the way Angie did hers, where she knitted 2 rows and then knit 1, purl 1 on the next row, and then went back to the knit.
We ain't getting that one.
But I said, no, but I did do it, but I ended up doing 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl, which would have still came out looking good.
Yeah.
But I said, nah, I ain't going to do that. I'm just going to do all knit because I need to get this done so he'll have something to cover his coattail up.
There you go. There you go. What yarn is that?
I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby.
It's beautiful. I love the colors.
So now I can spread it out and show y'all the whole darn thing.
Oh, wait. Pretty. That's pretty.
So I do love these. I'm going to be, I connected these cables, so I hope they don't come loose. I tighten them up with the cord, with the key.
Oh.
You should be good then.
I love them. When I held it up like that, I thought about Maribel and her cord breaking.
You're going to break in your mind.
And she lost all her stitches.
That is just horrible.
Yes.
Are those knit picks?
These are Knitter's Pride.
Oh, they are Knitter's Pride? Okay.
They're the Knitter Pride's Dream. They was $11, I think, and 20 cents on Amazon.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
What color are they? Are they green?
They're green.
Oh, I think I have those. Yeah,
you
do. Jeannie, you're funny. You do. I don't even know what I got.
And these are the ones I transferred all my stitches from.
Yeah. See, there's not enough. That slick painted finish really helps. See, that doesn't have it. That's just bamboo or wood or whatever.
Well, no, this is painted gold.
Oh, it is?
This is gold plated, but it don't glide like this silver do.
Yeah.
And I've rubbed these with wax paper and even you see my grandma all the time do her crochet hooks like this. And I always asked her, Grandma, what are you doing? And she said, I'm getting the natural oils from my hair on my crochet hook, which makes your yarn slide easier on your hook.
Oh, so you tried that? It didn't work either?
No.
I do my hooks like that too.
I'd be putting oil in on my scalp and hair, so it probably would work.
Yeah.
Well, my hair, if I really should wash my hair every day. Because tomorrow morning I'll wake up, my hair be greasy.
You finna get a spanking.
Not mine.
You want a spank?
Sis V, okay, you can't enter it in the giveaway then. If you win, you can't win because you in Mexico. Y'all see his V done left Georgia and gone to Mexico.
Are you being serious? She really went to Mexico?
No, she said that in the chat, but because she put it in the chat, she can't play in the giveaway.
Oh, all right.
Hair will also sharpen needles.
What the hell?
And the winner is Miss Vicky.
Woohoo!
Miss Vicky's private, but I know she's subscribed. Miss Vicky been a supporter of ours for I don't know how long. Miss Vicky, you won from Sunita. Sis B said, "What heck?"
V, why are you not up here? What are you doing?
One of my friends just called to say her daughter is dying, so I need to go and get some praying done. Everyone take care. Oh no, Miss Linda.
Oh my goodness.
We don't know who your friend is or who her daughter is, but we will definitely be praying for her as
Come on.
well.
No, come on.
Sending
So
prayers.
sorry to hear that, Miss Linda.
Me too, Miss Linda. That is horrible. So sorry.
Oh, yeah, prayers.
So Miss Vicky Tony, you won from Sunita. Woohoo! We're gonna dance a little bit, y'all, and we're gonna do some bubbles.
Look.
What does that say? And the winner is Nana's Hands does not subscribe to this channel. What? Nana Hands? Let me see if I can find you on the YouTube side and see is your subscription set to private. Oh Lord, John Boy done mentioned me in a video, y'all. You might want to show my picture. I'll show y'all what I sent him.
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute.
This is what I sent him. I said, here's you some happy mail for Monday.
That's funny.
Because he normally does a Monday video for happy mail.
That's funny. What does he get happy mail every Monday?
If he gets happy mail, he does his video on Monday.
I'm
Here
just
lately,
teasing.
he's been doing a video every Monday.
I'm just teasing. He always gets happy mail.
He does. Nana Hands. Need you to put something in the chat right quick. Anything. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Hey, Natural Creations. Hey, Nana Michelle. Hey, Aisha.
Roberta, welcome in. Aisha, I welcomed you in, didn't I, sweetheart? I did.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Tank.
I got happy mail today, too. Miss Margie, I opened yours up. I'm going to show yours, Miss Margie. I got a story to tell behind it.
Hey, Yummy.
I opened up Miss Margie's happy mail.
No.
I could try to
I got one of the sweetest little notes from her. And I'm going to read it. It says, here is a little something that I painted for you to show how much I appreciate our sisterhood. Hope I don't cry, y'all.
Aww.
And how much joy and encouragement you have brought into my life. You have been such an inspiration to me, and I pray I have made you proud to be my sister.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Aw.
That's so sweet.
That's nice.
It is. Look at Aiden. Look at Aiden. He's sad too. Look at
And this is from Margie?
And just y'all's friendship means the most to me.
You know, I got my girl back.
Look at what she painted. And I hung it up in my car and it fell off. So I got to rig it up to where I can hang it on my window. And it won't fall off because I want to take this everywhere I go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a sun catcher butterfly.
That is absolutely beautiful. Aw, that's so sweet.
So thank you, Miss Margie.
That's beautiful, Miss Margie.
But the note would have been just enough. Miss Diane, your package will be sent out tomorrow. I've been waiting on stuff to come in.
Look at Margie. You made Jeannie cry.
I mean, just the, and I got another note. I'll wait on that one on the video, but I'm going to show this on my video too. That brought me to tears as well. And it come from one of my new members, B. The big creative something, the one that's called Pamela. So yeah, happy tears are the best tears. That's right, Miss Debbie. Because last month and last couple of days, I've been crying some tears of not so happiness. I got to stop. I've been watching, and I shouldn't. I watched it this morning, cried like a baby, but I watched Ricky Smiley's son's funeral. So
whose funeral?
Ricky Smiley, the comedian Ricky Smiley.
Oh yes.
His son died last Sunday. Brandon's
son.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some sad stuff on TV lately. And I've cried this week too. A couple of days ago. It was really sad.
And then you got that stuff in Memphis, Tennessee that happened with Tyree Nichols. You know, this world, and that's why I love this Yarny community so much, because we love each other.
Yeah, that's what I was crying about. Was that Tyree? That was just
creative Krause's Pam. Yeah, Jen.
That Tyree, that shooting, that was just so sad, and the funeral was sad. I just cried. It was just sad. It
wasn't a shooting, honey. They beat him.
They say it was worse than Rodney King beat him.
They beat him. Yeah.
They beat him.
Sorry. See, that's horrible. There's so much of it that I get confused with how someone died, because there's so much of it.
They did it over a woman.
They had a 23-year-old boater go missing here, and that's in South Carolina. Right, Dawn? You in South Carolina?
What you doing, A?
Sunita, if not, I got Miss Vicky's address I can send you.
Come here.
Well, this about Ricky's son was all over YouTube.
Yeah.
And stuff.
They said it was a drug overdose.
He is supposed to be related to my husband.
Really? Oh my goodness.
His last name Smiley.
My husband's originally all my husband's people are from Birmingham.
Oh my goodness.
My husband's brother, he don't look like my husband. My husband is best looking out of all of them. I'm just saying. But Ricky looks like my brother-in-law. They could pass for twins.
Oh my goodness.
So he's related somehow or another to them. How close related? I don't know.
You don't know. My goodness.
Okay, Miss Margie, let me know when you go live.
Put it good.
Jeannie, are you near Low Country? I'm in Alabama.
We roll with the tide, baby.
Alabama.
We roll with the tide. He said he dropping like a hot for the tide. Hey, go, A, for the tide. No.
Nana Hands.
Let me call your mama, see if she fed you.
Are you still here?
Boy, you in everything.
It was, Renee. It's sad when anybody gets killed at the hands of either a crook or a cop or anybody. It's who don't deserve to die. It's sad.
Sad.
We give life. We're not supposed to take a life.
Exactly.
But what got me with Tyree was hearing him call his mama's name.
That's what it made me start crying.
Every time they hit him.
Yeah.
And he kept begging them to please stop. Please stop.
And he
was during all of that. Well, of course he couldn't raise a hand to hit him because they had him handcuffed.
Yeah.
And to think that he tried to run home and was only 3 houses from his mom's house.
Jesus. Just so sad. And
over a woman. That's the crazy thing. Over a woman.
Oh, I didn't hear this part. What do you mean it's over a woman? I didn't hear this part.
It was over the man. The man cop. One of the men cop. It was his ex-wife.
The Demetrius Haley guy.
What'd you say?
Demetrius Haley, one of the cops that were involved in it.
Uh-huh.
It was his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend or something.
His ex-girlfriend and his baby's mom. No. And they said him and Tyree was in a relationship. The cop took a picture of him propped up against the car and sent it to a female.
Come on.
But I've heard that it could possibly be another female cop that works at the police department in the property department where, like, I guess where the guns and stuff are stored at and everything else.
Come on. Kick it in here.
I've heard that he sent it to her and not to the ex.
Come on.
Now I don't know.
Aiden.
I didn't hear about this. Did this make it on this made it on the news, obviously, then?
You must ain't watched the entire video from when they first stopped him.
I've never watched the entire video because I can't. I can't do it. I
haven't watched the entire video, but it was another cop who pulled him over. And as soon as he got him pulled over, he was sitting at a red light, waiting to turn to go home. They had every street going to his neighborhood blocked. This was the Scorpion unit.
Now I know it was a Scorpion unit. I didn't know that they planned this because of this woman, and that's horrible.
And when the cop stopped him, the Demetrius Haley cop pulled up, run up there, jerked him out of the car, didn't ask for no driver license, registration, insurance, did not even say why he was being stopped or nothing. Then the other cop pepper sprayed him and tased him, and that's when he got away from him and ran. And all the other ones that had the other streets blocked off caught up with him. And that's where they commenced the beating on him at.
So this was all planned out to do this to him.
Tyree Nichols, Carrie, just type in Tyree Nichols on YouTube and the videos will start popping up of it.
See, I can't watch it past, I just watch a little bit of it and I couldn't handle it. I had to turn it off. My God.
Carrie, the only thing I can say is get you a box of Kleenex beside you if you want to watch the entire. I can't watch the whole video.
Okay.
I can only watch it for a minute, and I was a mess. So,
and they say there's 20 hours of video that hasn't even been released to the public prior to them pulling him over. They were stalking him.
Like I said, this was planned. If they got all the streets blocked off.
Because, Nancy, they've been getting away with it for so long. There's other people that are coming out now that have been hid because of fear. That's what these officers do. They go around beating up people and threatening them. They're supposed to, that unit specifically was put together by the chief of police to combat crime in high crime and drug areas.
Oh, Aiden.
He didn't live in that type of neighborhood.
Stop.
He worked for FedEx.
Pop your hand.
So these fools were doing what they were supposed to be protecting people from. And then they're doing the stuff.
Yeah.
I hope they all go to prison for life.
Well, they have all of them charged with second-degree murder, kidnapping. They got like 6 charges, and some of them got multiple charges. You know, like kidnapping, they got 2 charges for kidnapping. They've all been charged with second-degree murder. There was 3 fire department EMTs that showed up on the scene that never put their hands on him. They fired all 3 of them.
I heard about that. A lot of people gotten fired over this, and thank goodness, because they should get fired.
The police report did not coincide with the 911 phone call. I've actually heard the 911 call. They never called in when they called it in. They never said why they were stopping him. None of that stuff. And then all of a sudden, when they caught up with him down the road after he ran, all of them's body cameras went dead. But they didn't realize they had a sky cop right over them.
They're retarded. Okay, look, you may turn your body camera off. There's cameras everywhere, and you still got caught. These police are going to learn. They're going to learn someday that you're going to get busted.
I did. I watched part of his funeral, and I heard the poem that his sister wrote to him.
So sad. Did you see
abuse of power, assault, stalking, first-degree murder, and kidnapping? Yep. Oh, they done upgraded it to first degree. So now they know it was premeditated. If they've upgraded it to first degree, because they had them charged with second degree.
Exactly.
But now they've upgraded it to first degree. That means it was all premeditated and planned out.
So they know about
They have to.
They know about them blocking off all the streets. That means you planned.
And I've heard they have fired the chief of police, C.J. Davis, which was a female cop.
Oh, they fired her?
I heard that too.
I heard they fired her, which she actually needed to be fired. She's the one who put that unit together. And her and her husband, well, her husband was caught up in some crap out in North Carolina for what is it when you do children, like they get children and they exploit, is it? And they put them up with other people.
Exploitation?
Yes. Her husband was caught up in that in North Carolina. Then she moved to Atlanta, to Georgia, and was out there for a while. And she was on a task force or something out there, kind of like the Scorpions, which is why. Oh, she said no, those should be the charges. Yeah, human trafficking. Thank you.
Human trafficking. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of too.
Pedophile. That's what he got caught up in.
You want some water?
And one of them news channels has done a really good job. It's either MSNBC or CNN or one of them. It might even been Fox. They profiled all of the officers. That Demetrius Haley had already had charges brought against him because he was a correctional officer prior to becoming a cop. And he beat an inmate unconscious. And
then he got hired as a cop.
He got hired as a cop after they lowered their standards for hiring because they couldn't find nobody to work and they needed people.
Put pass in your mouth.
That's how that happened.
I got past.
What a mess. Absolute mess. Just a mess.
No.
You know what I said they need to do? They need to train all cops and state troopers the same way all of the game wardens are trained. Have y'all ever watched the game warden shows?
I don't know what that is.
Game warden is wildlife and fisheries. So they make sure people comply with the laws related to wildlife, that you don't kill a deer out of season, and if you kill a deer, you tag it and all this kind of stuff. Have y'all ever watched the wildlife shows on TV? Those game wardens, every time they pull somebody over, it's wildlife and fishery related. And you know those people are either hunting or fishing and stuff like that.
You stop.
They approach those vehicles and everything. No weapon drawn. None of that stuff. And they have rifles and pistols and everything right on their seats in wide open view. They never pull their weapon or any of that stuff. So I say they all need to be trained on the same level as a game warden.
So sad.
But Nancy, he didn't live in a neighborhood that was crime or drug related. He lived in a suburban neighborhood. In other words, he lived on the good side of Memphis.
He was on the right side of the tracks. Okay. What were those fools doing over there on the bad side when they're supposed to be over in the side that supposedly needed the? Well, they did it because they were hunting him down, because they blocked up all the corners. So that's what they were doing over in his neighborhood.
So they'll find out, because the Sky Cop show, it's a video clip out there of it where it shows his face on his camera. And they laughing about it. And then it shows it where another person has it on their phone as well. One of the other cops has it on their phone as well. Good night. Okay, Angel, we fixing to get ready to go over to Miss Margie's and raid her.
When does she come on?
She's live now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have no business.
I'm trying to see if I can get this little boy down.
Jen, you go to your Amazon account. Are you doing it from your phone? Amazon. Click on the person down at the bottom. I had to get back on Wi-Fi because my phone ain't gonna do nothing.
Exactly, Divergent Crafter.
Good night, Angela.
Bye, Angela.
Yeah, let me get Miss Margie's link and drop it. Here comes Miss Margie's link. Okay, on the computer, Jen. Let me pull up my Amazon right quick. It's totally different on the computer. You're going up there where it says Hello Accounts and List. You see where it says Your List? You're going to click on Your List. And then Send List to Others. You're going to click on that.
Good night, Bonnie.
And you're going to do either View Only or View and Edit. And what View and Edit means is, when you send it to me, I can add stuff to your wish list, or I can take stuff off your wish list. Like if I order something off there, I can remove it. But I don't ever do that. Did that help you? Good night, Miss Debbie.
Good night, Debbie.
Good night, Bonnie. Good Doctor coming on. I used to watch that show all the time. Welcome back, Zoila.
Is that young kid who's the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
That has autism. It's real good.
It looked good.
It is really good. I grew up in a bad neighborhood. The idea of crooked cops isn't nothing new to me. I have seen cops beat a kid, and it was a misidentified person, and they trumped up charges. No one cared. Yep. Good night, Sis V.
Bye, V. Good night.
So, y'all, we're going to go over to Miss Margie's. She canceled her stream last week because Vera was up selling yarn, and then she went live Tuesday, and I didn't get her message until after her live ended. No, Chris, he was no drug dealer.
Not even. He worked for FedEx, and he was a skateboarder, and he was a photographer. He was like a really good person, and he's really, really kind-hearted. Just a sweetheart.
Good night, Bree.
It doesn't matter if you're a sweetheart or a kind-hearted person. You don't deserve
and
to.
It don't matter if he was a drug dealer or not. Don't nobody deserve to die like
nobody
that.
Deserves.
Anybody deserve their time in court.
Exactly. Doesn't matter who it is. They don't deserve no beat down like that.
Even if he would have went, even if that was true, which is not true, if it was true, even if he had to serve 10 or 15 years in prison, he would have still been alive.
Exactly.
I don't care who you are. Don't nobody deserve to die like that. And they fired a couple of sheriff's deputies too. Well, I think they put them on administrative leave because the report don't match up to what happened.
And the ambulance people and the firefighters, some of them got fired too. Just sitting there letting him bleed and be passed out. What are you guys doing? They all need to go to jail.
And according to the mama, when he first went to the hospital, they wouldn't even let her come in there to see him. You couldn't have stopped me from getting to my child.
Me neither. Flipping horrible. Absolutely horrific.
She really believes that he was dead when they propped him up on that car. And because he was on life support. And he had to remain on life support the mandatory 72 hours. And they took him off.
When they showed his...
That happened January the 7th. They unplugged him on January the 10th.
When they showed his face, you couldn't even tell that it was him. He looked like a completely... His face was just so blown up. It was a completely different person, it looked like. And really bad.
And Bonnie says she picked up her stepson in Chicago from jail, and those cops had beat him. That was like 10 years ago. He said, Bonnie, shut up. Let's just go. We can't do nothing. I agree, Chris. Now, I will say this. Somebody made the statement that prisons used to be set up like a rehab, in a sense, where you go in, you realize your wrongs, and you change your life. And you also get some type of trait. You serve your time, but you get some type of trait. They don't do that anymore in these prisons or in these jails.
Well, too many of them are private, and they shouldn't be private because we don't know what the hell.
We have way too many prisoners being killed in our prisons around here.
And most of them are private, so we don't even know what the hell's going on up in there. It's bad. It's just bad. And
now they're changing the law where you do not get time served for good behavior anymore. So,
in your state?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just here, it's in several states now.
Jeez.
So they are going to have more problems in jails and prisons now because people go in, you know, you may have made a mistake. This may be your first offense. This may be your first time going to jail. And you going to jail has really opened up your eyes and you are changing. So you don't want to do anything to get in trouble because you know good behavior gets your time cut. But now it don't matter. They just released over 200 prisoners in the state of Alabama.
And the reason that they do that is
they didn't notify people of them being released that they should have notified. Because, you know, if you have been raped by a person that's gone to prison and they're getting ready to get out, the system is supposed to notify that person. I get notifications on my phone all the time now since they did that 200 prison release here in the state of Alabama. People complaining because they were not notified.
Horrible. Absolutely.
And it is. I know private organizations own them. The one they had here in Perry County, right off of Highway 80, was privately owned by a guy in Louisiana that my daddy used to play dominoes with every week. He tried to get me to go to work down there as a nurse. He couldn't have paid. It wasn't enough money per hour for him to pay me to put up with them folks in that prison.
Absolutely. And how depressing to work in a prison. Who wants to work? I would not want to work in a prison. That would be so depressing. And not safe.
Exactly.
Not safe, especially a woman. And depressing. Oh, I couldn't handle
Because if they shank somebody, they had to come to the sick bay. The sick bay was where the nurse station was at. So who say they're not going to do something to you? You got to go in there and treat their wound. You got to change the dressing and all that kind of stuff. But they shut that one down.
Zoila said
that's what these jails and these prison systems have became. They are monopolizing on it. That's why they did away with the good behavior, why they did away with the rehab and trades. Y'all, people used to go in prison with no education and come out with a high school, with a GED. People used to go in prison and come out with a doggone trade in welding, auto mechanics, all that stuff. They don't do that no more. But what are they doing with the money?
I say it's all about the money. That's what I was gonna say. They
get so much money per day, federally and state, for every prisoner in a cell.
Which is why they're passing it where they don't want to. They want to have them stay in there longer to make the money.
My son works in a county jail that is bad enough they throw fees. And Miss Deborah, that's what I'm saying. With them taking away the good behavior reduces your sentence. That's fixing to cause a lot of chaos for the correctional officers. Because now they got nothing to lose. So who's going to stop them from jumping on the correctional officers all the time? Who's going to stop them from jumping on other inmates? Nobody.
Exactly,
Lori. They can't bill for them.
The whole thing's a damn mess. It's a mess. Absolute mess.
Yeah, just like Angie said the other day on her live yesterday. She was telling a story about she heard something on a roof and said it sounded like somebody running around out there. And she called her husband, had sent somebody over to trim the palm trees away from the roof. She goes outside and the guy's up there. She asked him, did her husband send him? And he said no. And she realized that he was a crackhead.
He didn't say no. He spoke a language that didn't exist. Gibberish. And his eyes were as big as I don't know what.
And she came in the house, called her husband and asked him, and he said no. So she called 911. Well, the operator stayed on the phone with her till they got there and told her that the police was there. She verified it was them and everything. She told them, don't arrest him. Take him to such and such place for rehab.
Ross and Neil for mental.
That's what he needs, a mental health evaluation and mental health. He don't need jail.
And I made sure that those cops, I was telling those cops their job. I said, look, I want those handcuffs off of him. I don't want him arrested. Please call an ambulance and have him taken to Ross and Neil and have him evaluated. I go, because he don't belong in jail. I'm not pressing charges. I want that to be done. I'm very sensitive. I have someone in my family who has mental illness, so I'm very sensitive about it. And that I turned from like victim, scared victim, to an advocate for this guy.
I'm going to tell you what Dr. Everett told us. And he was ex-military, was a doctor in the military and everything. He said we are all born with some form of mental health issue. It takes one traumatic thing in your life to bring it out. But we all have some form of mental health issue. He really and truly believes that we're all born with cancer. But it takes something that you do to activate it.
To activate it, yeah.
So they close all our mental health facilities down here as well, except for the one in Tuscaloosa, but that is ran by the VA.
And we don't need
So if you're not a veteran in the state of Alabama, you can't get mental health help.
And we don't need to close any mental health down. We need more mental health places.
They
Good ones.
Down in the state of Alabama, baby. And the one who closed them all was a doctor himself.
Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Shameful.
And then he got put out of being the governor of Alabama, got caught up in a sexual scandal. So, and what the nursing homes wouldn't take.
Stop.
Because a lot of them overflowed into the nursing home population. But believe it or not, the state regulates the nursing homes to a point where it's hard for them to take a mentally impaired patient because you got to think of the safety of all the other residents.
So do you have a lot of mentally ill homeless people on the streets?
I'm quite sure there are. I mean, even with the VA in Tuscaloosa having a mental health institution, you have a whole lot of homeless, mental ill veterans in Tuscaloosa.
We sure do.
And you have a lot of them in Montgomery.
Very sad.
You got a VA in Montgomery, and you got a VA in Tuscaloosa, but Tuscaloosa is the only one that has the mental health portion.
So
Montgomery don't have it.
If you're going to send people to war and they become mentally ill, you should take care of your own. Take care of your own.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, and then we're gonna go to Margie's. When I was in nursing school, we had to do a clinical at the VA in Tuscaloosa at the mental health institution. Part of it. They allowed us to sit in on one of them's therapy session. We shot pool with them. We did all kind of stuff with them. We really enjoyed the patients. But when we sat in on that therapy session with that guy, and this was when the law was passed, I don't remember who the president was at that time. I think it was who was the one before Obama?
Bush.
I think it was Bush. Because, that's when we really went to war. And we had a lot of veterans that were hurt and stuff. He passed that thing, don't ask, don't tell, in the military. And one guy was in there and he asked the therapist, he said, we go to war, we fight for our country. We get hurt and we're no longer any good to the country. We're discharged. Yes, it's honorable, but we're forgotten about. How do you expect us? I'm a young man. This dude was 24 years old. He was old enough to be my child.
Oh my goodness.
And he asked his therapist, he says, I'm 24 years old. How can I have a relationship with a woman who's not able to share my experience with her so she knows how to cope with me? He said, every woman I have had a relationship with since coming back home, they've all been woken up with me over and with a gun to them because of the nightmares that I had.
So sad. So sad.
And I still get teary-eyed talking about that.
Yeah, so sad.
And the therapist couldn't give him an answer. And his whole thing was about this don't ask, don't tell. Because they could have been court-martialed if they had told what they went through and stuff like that over there.
The therapists don't have an answer for him because it's all insane. I'm sorry. Killing, war, it's insane. And the brain wasn't made for all that. It wasn't made to kill people. It wasn't made for seeing it, experiencing it. That's why you don't have an answer, because it's insanity.
And Ms. Deborah, we can talk about this on my channel. That's the very reason why I changed my channel from Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. Because with my years of nursing and working in nursing homes and stuff like that and dealing with mental health patients, because we took mental health patients. We took them on a 2-week temp service, and we worked very hard and diligently with them, trying to get them to be able to cope within the nursing home environment. Because you got to stop and think, y'all. A lot of these mental health patients that are in these psych facilities, they're in a room pretty much all day by themselves. So the only person that they have, they see the staff when they come in to give them a shot or give them medicine or put them in a straight jacket or whatever they do to them and stuff like that. Seen some of that up there at the VA. You know, all that stuff.
Stop.
They're in these 4 walls.
Stop, Aiden.
All day by themselves.
Stop.
To me, that creates
You
more
finna get a whooping.
issues. Because who do they have?
You finna get a whooping.
Nobody. They don't do activities with them or anything like that. Now we'll give the VA in Tuscaloosa credit. They had a pool table where they could get together and shoot pool, you know, and they had sessions where they another room where we could sit in there with them and watch TV, play cards with them. You know, we could interact. You can interact with them.
Yeah.
But a lot of that is just day treatment too.
Yeah.
Where they come and they get the treatment, they go to therapy, they get treatment, they get to interact with other soldiers and stuff like that. Then they gone.
You know what? Real quick before we go, I didn't realize that PTS it is a mental illness, and it can't be cured. It can be, you know, you can. What happens is because the person I know in my family is bipolar, so I was sitting there and I was listening to this TV. And PTS, it actually changes the brain. So it changes the brain forever. So they'll always have this. It's a serious mental illness. I didn't know it was as serious as it is.
You're in a box.
Yeah, there's no medication to cure it. I mean, they can kind of manage it, whatever.
Fix your volume. Fix your voice.
Oh, me? Oh.
Switch your microphone.
Okay. So it's serious.
Yeah, it's just it is sad.
Sad.
And let me tell you, now in the medical field, my husband asked me in 2016, was I ready to give up nursing and run the company full time? Because I was doing it both. I was working 3 to 11 and get up and run the company, try to get everything I had to do done, every truck covered before time for me to go work. I literally get up and put my uniform on, and that's what I walked over to the office in. When I shut that door at the office, I got in my car and I went to work. I left nursing because nursing was no longer about patient care. It was all about the mighty dollar. And if you don't know this, hey, Miss Beverly, hey, Chandra. And if you don't know this, anytime someone is admitted into a nursing home, that nursing home takes full responsibility for whatever that resident needs, regardless of payer source.
Like that.
And that wasn't the case at the nursing home I was working at. When I worked 3 to 11. I worked a certain hall. I ran my hall the way I wanted it to be ran. And I told all my CNAs, if you don't like the way I do it, you know where the door's at. You're not going to be put on another hall. You know where the door's at. Because if you don't want to take care of the residents while I'm here, that means you're not taking care of when I'm not here. These residents deserve nothing but the best care. Because if you didn't have residents in these beds, you wouldn't have a job.
Exactly.
Because it's their money that pays you.
And they're human beings.
Exactly. So that's why I love nursing. Because that is what it's all gotten to be. All about the money. It's not about patient care or anything like that. There for a long time at our local hospital, we had 20s and 30-year-olds going in with indigestion. They go in with 10 toes down, come out with 10 toes up on a stretcher, going to the morgue.
Oh my goodness.
So I will say this. If you have anybody in your family that has to go to any hospital, even to the doctor, and you can go with them, go with them. And if they get admitted into the hospital, stay with them if you can. Do not leave. They can't put you out. They can try, but they can't legally put you out.
Oh, that's good to know.
You have a right to stay there with your family member and make sure that they're receiving the right type of care.
That's good to know.
Yep. I can't be part of nothing. We were the last, I'm going to say we were the last true nursing class to graduate Wallace. And that was in 2001. Because the nurses that they're turning out now, it's just a paycheck to them. And we were taught there's two kind of nurses. Miss Vicky, it don't, but you okay, honey? They get all of their Social Security check and they get $30 a month of it. The residents do. And you got a lot of them in there that try to buy them socks and T-shirts and, snacks that they want that they don't get in the nursing home. And I had several residents on my hall. Every time they'd get their money, they'd come to me. Because I was the only one that was shop for them. And they'd say, I'm going to give you this 20. I want this, this, and that. I said, you just give me your list and you keep your money. I basically worked for my residents. And I'd go to, if I had to go to 5 stores, I went to 5 stores to get them what they wanted.
So sad.
Yep. Hey, Nancy McDonald, welcome in. So, I didn't mean to do that, y'all. I thought I was in the comment section.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Chandra.
They didn't even wave.
And the winner is Maribel is hooked. Maribel, I took another 100 subscriber giveaway winner because Nana Hands never did come back in the live in the chat.
Woohoo, Maribel!
You're welcome, Zoila. We fixing to go over to Miss Margie's now. We can talk about this some more next Monday too, because I'm real passionate about healthcare.
Aiden said bye-bye. Look.
You telling me it's time to go, Aiden?
He finna go to sleep. That's why he's saying, telling y'all bye-bye.
Night, night.
Say
bye,
night,
Aiden.
Tell him
Look.
bye. Say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Blow kiss. Mwah. 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 I like that. Mwah. And he don't say bye. He say die, but he don't know the difference. You heard it. Die.
Bye.
Little cutie.
Bye.
Night, night. Say night, night.
You heard it. He said die.
Say night, night.
Say night, night.
Night, night.
Night, night. Night, night.
They do.
Die.
Bye.
You don't have to, Maribel. I got all your information, honey.
You about to get that diaper change and it's gonna be lights out. What stop. What I told you about that?
Nana Michelle says night, cutie patootie, Aiden.
He laughed at that. He said,
Bye, Aiden.
Y'all think he's fixing to go to sleep. He just want his TT off this thing so she can give
look at
him
Raven. Look at his hand. See, Gina doing this. That's why he doing it. He usually do this. Look.
No, I ain't doing that. Look. Do this, Aiden.
He watching Paw Patrol, child. Paw Patrol.
Aiden.
Aiden. Look.
Do that. Do this. Put your finger up.
Stop, boy.
He's like, I gotta think about that one.
He watching Paw Patrol. That's his favorite cartoon.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna go over to Miss Margie's and do a butterfly raid. But we can talk more about this another night, y'all. Because I'm passionate about mental health and stuff like that. I'm just passionate about healthcare.
Let me say one thing, Andrew. What you don't know about me, I got PTSD.
I've been here.
I hope you feel better, sweetie. Hey,
I've heard that
Berry, night.
You were going through some depression and stuff. You were saying, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
This what helped me come out of it right here.
Oh.
You know, we all got our own. We all got some form of depression at some time or another, and everything. And I went into a real dark hole in 2012 and 2013. I think I had a mental breakdown at that point, but by the grace of God, He brought me out of it. And that's when I really started picking back up my crochet and stuff like that.
This is why people think I'm crazy, because I do so much art and I do so much stuff, but this is why I do it. Because if I didn't do as much art and as much knitting and all my stuff I do, I probably would be depressed. But I do. That's why I'm always creating happy endorphins in my body. That's why I do a lot of art.
Let me see if I can find one that'll fit.
What is that? Is that a die cut? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a die cut. Okay, it's from your thing. A Martha Stewart punch.
Yeah.
I have those. I probably have that one.
I looked them up to see was they too high, and I said, "Oh no, I better get these."
Where'd you find them at? That's where you got at the thrift store?
At the flea market.
Yeah. Nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You can do your pages like in journals or junk journals too, or cards. You can do a nice edging on them and stuff. They're nice. I have a bunch of them.
I like that one, and that'd be cute to hang like stitch markers and stuff on.
Oh, that would. Nice. You know, if you want to hang them with stitch markers, get 110 pounds cardstock. It's real thick. It's thicker than the other one. The other one's only 80. 110 pounds is what they make cards out of, like greeting, birthday cards and stuff. And that would do that good to hang the stitch markers.
Yeah, I like them. $5 for this one, and $5.50 for this one.
Because they're like, I don't know, $20, $25, $30. They're expensive. Well, they don't even make them anymore. I don't think Martha Stewart makes any of that kind of stuff anymore. So you can't even get those now.
Did you see that I bought some magazines too?
I'm gonna go in the chat, y'all, so I can get him down.
Okay.
All right, tell him bye-bye. Tell him bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Did you see I bought some magazines and some $5? Bye, Aiden. Night, man.
Night, Aiden. Bye, Trini.
Night.
Good night. Yes, hang earrings too. Stitch markers, earrings.
No, I didn't watch the video yet. It came on right when I was about to come on. I saw it right before I came on here. You got some magazines?
I did. I bought 3. Better Homes and Gardens. I thumbed through them, and they had some pictures in there that I really like. I said, I'm going to try the card collage. He said you can use manila folders. So they had these for $1. 10 of them.
So you took that as a clue, huh? You're like, okay, I got the manila folders, the magazines.
You heard me in the video showing them while I was inside the flea market and said, and Angie, I got some magazines and some folders. You about to get me to go down that hole.
Now the next step is, after you make the cards, to do some art, soul collage art journaling with it.
I looked at a book that was titled Deception.
Uh-huh.
And I started to buy it. And I said, well, that's the perfect title. Because I could have did some junk journaling in it, where you tear out so many pages like you said.
Yeah.
Now, you know I watched you yesterday, right?
Yeah, I know.
And then set it around and let people look at it and be like, deception. I wonder what this book is about. And then they open it up and it's just a bunch of junk in there. That's a true deception.
There you go.
So,
Was it
hey,
was it a big book?
it was about this thick.
But how big this way?
It wasn't very big, though. It was just like maybe this size.
Oh, that's a good size. That's a good size.
So
I
didn't find any good big books.
Yeah.
So
I like to get really big ones, but this last one I got is like medium big, but it's square. I just love how square it is. It's a cool book. I found 2 of them at Dollar Tree.
yeah.
So.
But I racked up on the old books though.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to watch the video. I saw the video right before I came on. I didn't watch it. I just saw that you had just posted it. It just posted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dang, girl.
And knit needles. But not old knit needles, so I already had these, but these are the ones I got today, but I already had these same needles. But they came in that package. And it was $4.99 for all this stuff that I got. So,
oh, nice. And you went to a thrift store or a flea market?
Indoor flea market.
Okay.
And I go to that flea market all the time, but I've never found any. I got some crochet books out there one time, but I always look for like crochet hooks and stuff like that. Never found any. And the little fella over here was telling me, you don't need to go to that flea market. You don't do nothing but walk around, push that buggy, and you ain't going to buy nothing. Like you always do. And this one over here was saying, yeah, you need to go today. And I found that pack. And was fixing to walk out of that little booth area. Because I had showed 2 packs of scissors and a embroidery set. It had the hoop and then some floss in a container. And the bag caught my eye and I seen the knit needles. I said, oh, what is this? And you'll hear me on the video.
Okay.
I got excited.
You're so cute, Jeannie. I got excited.
And I bought me a crate for $3 out of there. A wood crate.
Oh, nice.
$3.
What'd you pay for that?
$3.
Nice. I love me a flea market. Oh, I love that. I'm obsessed.
It's got like wire right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know I love stuff like that.
$3.
I mean, I'll decorate with stuff like that. Put that up on a ledge and stuff and put some stuff up in there. Oh, I love stuff like that.
Well, Crystal, I got hero hooks this time, but they're all steel hooks. I didn't get no hero crochet hook, the big crochet hooks, but I did get hero hooks. They just all steel. And I got to clean a lot of that stuff. And I bought these. Look, I called them Sharpies, but they showpiece.
Oh, what'd you pay for those? Because those are expensive.
$1.99.
Girl, you cleaned house with that. That's a good deal right there. Because Sharpies can be $1.50 or $2 a piece.
They might be dry. I don't know.
I hope not, because that's a good deal.
In China. Oh,
that's
no.
a good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Because that's a good deal.
These are the big ones. These are the super.
Nice.
And it's 5 in a pack.
That's a deal. The deal.
I can drop Miss Margie's link again. I love wood crates too.
Oh, I just love a wood crate. I told you yesterday, remember I said I love boxes, bottles. I love all that stuff. Give me a box and a bottle. And
There's one right up there on that shelf that's painted blue. I painted it blue. I have one in my living room that I painted a pretty yellow color. It's like a mustard yellow.
Uh-huh.
And I got it sitting underneath my couch table. And it's sitting on the bottom shelf of it. And I got some little decorative stuff sitting inside of it.
Cool. Nice. Do you like to decorate?
I love to decorate.
Me too. I love it.
But my sister, she's the real decorator.
I just basically, I redecorate my house kind of. A mini redecorate every time after Christmas. I have all, you know, I decorate the whole damn house. It's ridiculous. And I hate when I have to take it all down. But this year, I mean, every year, that's when I do a little redecorating every year.
My sister does wreaths and all kind of stuff and everything. And
so do I.
Can put this and this together and make it look really, really good. And I can eventually, but I have to sit there and focus on it, and I have to visualize it, and then I say, okay, this and this.
Have you seen my videos on wreath making? I have like a bunch of them.
On what?
Wreaths. On wreath. I'm making wreaths. Well, I have tons of DIY videos, you know, for fall, for Christmas, for everything, for all that stuff. And I make a lot of wreaths. Well, I did. I'm not doing as much DIY I'm not doing as much DIYs right now because I'm knitting and I'm doing my mixed media mostly. But
if I go to the flea markets and they got good deals on stuff that I could do collages and different stuff with, I'll get it. You may end up getting pictures from me because like today it was some charcoal pencils in there. And I didn't know what they were for or what you used them with, you know, and stuff like that. They were charcoal pencils and a blender eraser and all kind of stuff.
That's funny. I just got some of that today from Hobby Lobby because they're clearancing it out for 50 cents a piece. I got charcoal pencils, I got all that stuff you're just saying today.
I think it was like 6 pencils, but a couple of the pencils were different. It had like 4 descriptions on it, and it had the eraser, the charcoal pencils, and if my memory serves me correct, it was for $1.
Oh my God, that's way cheap. I mean, I got a good deal today, but that's really cheap. That's awesome. You can use all that for shading. Like if you're just gonna do a pencil drawing and you want to shade.
I was thinking that. I'm like, now Angie said something about shading.
Yeah.
I bet you could use the charcoal pencil part. And I bet that eraser is probably for the little extra shading or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a lot of good.
I don't know nothing about that. That's why I love watching you, and I try to keep it in my mind when I go places and stuff. You know what? A stamping book there too.
They had a what?
A stamping book.
What's that?
Some kind like where you do different stamps. Like with ink stamps.
Oh, okay. I have to see it.
Yes, Miss Cynthia, she is. Miss Cynthia says, Angie, you are a ball of joy, creative and inspiring.
Aw, thank you, sweetie. Sorry, you guys, I can't see the chat because, you know, my computer's gone now. But,
So, some Prima Fina Bear molds, Divergent says, y'all need to get me some of them.
I got them. Oh, you guys, you'll find out, Jeannie. Because I have a whole bunch. I do Finna Bear art with them. And you're going to love it. Wait till you see that.
Sunita says, Yay, my goodies are here. Your goodies are here from where I just got notification that some of my Temu stuff will be here tomorrow.
Hey, Jeannie.
Tomorrow on the 8th and the 9th.
Let me go get something just real quick before we go so you can see what those molds can create. I'm going to show you. I'll be right back.
Now we're gonna go over to Miss Margie's and I'm gonna work on my blanket. I think. Wait, what's my schedule tomorrow? What's Tuesday's schedule? Where my list go? All in the family. Circular. That's what I'm gonna work on. My circular fall mandala while I'm at Miss Margie's. I hadn't worked on it in a while. I should be through with it by now.
He's in the dark over there in the corner.
Put that back in this basket. Yes, Miss Cynthia, me too. I got some goodies. I'll show y'all some of the stuff that I was waiting on. I'm still waiting on the Temu stuff, y'all, because we're going to have a 4K celebration. I got a bunch of these stitch markers. I got some metal darning needles. All of them have the big eyes because I don't like the plastic ones myself, so I wasn't going to send y'all no plastic. I got some handmade with love labels. And I got a bunch of inspirational stickers.
Oh, dang it.
That says, life is beautiful, dream big, little one. You're stronger than you think. Work hard, stay humble. Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. And attitude determines how well you do it.
Sorry.
So, and then I got some little butterfly thank yous, but I have more stuff coming from Temu.
You got some cool stuff.
Amazon because it was too high. And I got double that from Temu for like 3/4 of the price. So once I get that stuff in from Temu, all of the members will be getting a package in the mail from me.
Okay, when you're done, you might want to put me on solo so I can show you what you can do with those molds. Oh, you can do it right now. Okay. Okay, these are all from the molds. This was
I saw those.
Yeah, this was a Christmas tin. And I did this on video on one of my lives. Okay, and then there's the front. And it's another collage process. These are all, you put these pieces all in molds. I usually do it with plaster of Paris. Sometimes I do it with some other stuff.
What are you putting in the mold to make the mold? Clay, polymer clay? What are you using?
This right here is all these pieces are plaster of Paris. Or you can do, what's that other stuff that's clear? Resin. But resin is expensive. That's why I go with plaster of Paris. And so I fill them all with plaster of Paris, and then I collage all this on here. And then all this paint stuff, you can do it with acrylics and stuff, but I like to use the Prima stuff, the Prima paints and her stuff. So here's another one. Let me show you. It's the same thing. This was another Christmas tin. These are all Christmas tins from Dollar Tree.
I know, when you showed that one, I love it. It's got the dragonflies on there and stuff.
Yeah, and that fairy and stuff. And then that's the front. Then I did that and then that. Now, this is what you haven't seen yet. Now, this one in the molds, I used air dry clay that I got from Dollar Tree. I took wine bottles and you do the mold. You put the clay in the mold and then you take it right out when it's wet, not when it's dry. And then you put some molding paste on there. And then that's how you glue these on to this bottle. So here's the whole bottle. Now come up close. And I'm going to do this on my channel. And these are all Prima molds.
Ooh, look at that face in there.
Isn't that cool? Let me turn it the right way. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cool? And I want it, you know me, I like to make everything look like it comes right out of the ground. It's old. So everything looks real old. And
now, my grandma and we used to take old crayons that I done used up so much that you can't really use them no more, broken ones, and we used to melt them and drip them over bottles.
Oh, cool. That would be cool. So there's this one. I love those wings. There's that face again. It's another face.
Yeah, I like your style of that because it looks, like you said, like it's been in the ground for a long time. And it looks like it's dirty, but it's not. It looks aged.
This is my style. This is the kind of stuff I like to do. I like it to look real old. And here's another one. I went really crazy with the mold pieces on this one. There's another face. See?
I see it.
There's another face, and then I'll go to the side.
Look at that. That is nice.
So I'm going to do this in a few weeks. Not next week, but the week after. I'm going to do some of this stuff. I think I'm going to do a bottle first. A wine bottle. And I got the wine bottles from my alcoholic neighbor. I shouldn't say that. But anyway, that boy be drinking. Okay. He has I have
a wine bottle in there. I could use that.
Yeah. You can use anything. You can use the ones from Dollar Tree too. I picked some real nice Dollar Tree bottles that I like the shape of. Oh, girl, you're going to like this. This is fun. This is fun. So
Miss
I'll be doing
Regina, was you gifted a membership? Because I got y'all wrote down, if you was gifted a membership and it's expired and you didn't join on your own, You're still getting a package from me. I just been waiting on stuff to come in. Hey, Lisa Knits.
Hey, Lisa.
Crystal says she loved our flower and lock molds. Right,
What?
Miss Tina, the faces look trapped, like they're trying to like say help me or like release me. Like maybe something evil has a hold to them and they're being released.
Oh, the face
spirits.
The faces on the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about all that. That's a whole story right there.
Jen, thank you. Yes, Miss Cynthia. I was gonna say that. One of the people in the chat said that their card got hacked when she ordered from Temu. Now, I didn't use a credit card. I use PayPal. PayPal, you have a little more security. Miss Tina, yeah, about the faces, yeah. Cleaning up my mess from building my mini kitchen. I know, Miss Nancy. I was over there until I went live. And I was just mesmerized by you doing all that stuff.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm so mad.
Oh, you need to go watch the replay then, honey, which I do too. I got to watch it because she stays live about 2 hours.
Okay. What's the exact name? What's the exact name of her
stove that she made, y'all? And it looks like a real darn stove.
Real. Her stuff looks real, like a real house stuff.
Yes. Yes.
What's the name of her channel, though, again?
Little Crafty. It's right here. Little Treasures by Nancy.
Little Treasures by Nancy. Nancy, I'll be watching it. Sorry, girl, I missed it today. What time she come on?
She goes on at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh, Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you can catch about an hour of her on Wednesdays, and then you go live at 7 Central.
Cool. Yeah, I got to watch her because she does some.
She go live, yeah.
She does some amazing.
8 o'clock.
I can't believe she built all that stuff, like furniture and stoves, and it looks real. It just looks.
She showed it on her live tonight. She was sitting there finna put the cabinet together.
That's like major work, like cabinets and the drawers move in and out. Like what?
Yep.
It's awesome.
All right, ladies. I hate to leave y'all. We having such a good conversation and everything, but Miss Margie is live, and we need to get over there and show her some love and support.
Yes, we sure do.
So I will see y'all Wednesday at Angie's, 2 p.m. No, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, for me, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific. 5 p.m. Pacific.
5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. Mountain. So I'll see y'all again over there, but I'll see y'all in the YouTube streets.
Thank you for having me.
And Ala Joe goes live tomorrow at 3. And Granny D will be live again Wednesday at 5 Central, 5 Eastern, 4 Central. So, other than Wednesday live, Andrew, you got anything going on?
Friday I go live at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific. That's Angie's Yarn Party. I go live with the Yarny Fiber Sisters, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific. And then I go live on Sunday, 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific, and that's called Angie's Art Party. So there we go.
That's where she knows how to do the different collages and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. We'll be doing soul collage and soul collaging and art journaling this Sunday. And then following that, we're going to do some of this stuff. So the following week. Thanks for having me, Janie.
Stay on for a little bit, Andy.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all over at Miss Margie's.
Bye, guys.
Bye.